I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
고요하던 내 하루에 한 송이 작은 들꽃처럼 넌 피어나. 나도 몰래 조금씩 온통 내 머릿속을 네 향기로 채우고.
K-pop version, this is. Good morning, team. How are we doing? Yeah, I've not done the music yet. I've not changed over yet. Well, I was going to. This is the I Wish You Were Here K-pop version. So enjoy this. How are we doing though? I've gone straight into it today. We started off to just straight into it. Happy Sunday. Good morning. I hope you're well. How are we doing? Let's have a round robin of out of 10. No, actually, no, we don't do out of 10. We do out of 7. Out of 7, how are we feeling on this Sunday morning? Merry Sunday indeed. I'm going to start off. I'm feeling about a 5.8 out of 7. I think that's all right. I think that's pretty good, in fact. 3 out of 7, maybe. Hopefully that improves steadily throughout the day. 2.5. I hope you can also feel better soon, James. I hope being here makes that a bit better. It's that bad on your shoulder and it hurts as hell. Oof. Do you know what you need, Knopfler? The sleep machine. 3, hay fever has got you. Yikes. That is pain. That is pain for sure. I hope that gets better as well. Fighting Kid on a 5. We take those. Skilly's on a 7. Bloody hell, that's excellent. What we're rating, without telling Ollie what we're rating, Ollie should just rate it, I think. Just go for it. COVID, James. No, I understand the 2.5 now. I understand. Get yourself down to dreams. Indeed, exactly. That's so ridiculously apt, isn't it? I thought it was out of 10. Nah, you've gone for 7 out of 7. Harry, thanks for the 11 months, my friends. Appreciate you, buddy. Kokota knows we've got some subs alerts in there and some emotes and stuff. Get them all up here, look. You can't really see the sub one because it's chroma keyed. I need to sort out this chat. It looks... yeah, it's upsetting me, but I started doing it. I made it a bit bigger, look, because you couldn't really see it, and now I just need to sort it out. Where should the chat even be now? It worked when we had the wall, didn't it? It needs moving. I need to sort it. It needs to have some kind of background now again, doesn't it? But there we go. Thank you very much, Harry. I appreciate the 11 months. Sorry for talking all about the chat instead of saying thank you for that. Chat on the Xbox fridge. It'd be very small, but it could work. I'm not sure we should go with that. To be fair, if we move, we're a month away from moving now. That is basically it. We're a month away from moving. We'll have to redo it again anyway. So we'll just maybe stick, put up with it, won't we? Looking forward to the match. Absolutely not, Muddy Funsters. No. It was my waking thought this morning was, oh God, that's later, isn't it? That's going to be a stress. So no, I'm not looking forward to it. But we're going to take our mind off it by just playing some Hertha Brazil now. House move is close, yeah. All going well, which at the moment things still moving along, ticking along nicely. But yeah, it's actually very soon. Should be in for the summer holidays. So let's hope it's all good. I need to sort out things like internet and Sky and all these things, which is a stress, isn't it? But hopefully it's exciting indeed. And we'll have a new little stream room to stream from, etc. 6-week stream bender. Exactly. We'll be absolutely on a tear of streams. You're also buying a house, Skilly. Good luck with it, buddy. It's a stress, isn't it? You got a van. It's a hell of a long journey to help out there. Yeah, Keeney. Do you know what? Don't worry about it. But thank you, buddy. We've actually, that's one thing we do have booked. We've got the movers booked, so they are ready to come and work. I already live in it though. Right. You're buying the house you live in. I see, Skilly. That's a bit easier, I suppose. Maybe. Although it's still probably quite stressful, isn't it? You've been good. Been awake since 5 a.m. for the F1. Yeah. Who watched the F1 in here? Guess whether I watched it. What do you reckon? From your mother-in-law, I see. I've moved 4 times in 6 years, never again. Yeah, James, I imagine. Stressful. Have you got Lenny Easter egg? I got a dog one at Pets at Home. I haven't yet, but I might go and look at that. Ollie, no. Notfla, no. James watching it now. Fighter Kid, you listen to it? Shay, you did watch it. You're tired. I did wonder how many of you would be tired in here this morning from watching that. I did not watch it, no. No, I didn't. I did check though who won, so that's pretty good. It's on again at 2 o'clock, isn't it? I probably shouldn't have checked. I'd never get through this stream though, would I? Without checking, so maybe that wouldn't have worked. The Unwabber. I decided to go on a hike for a networkless area during the match and then basically never turn on my phone again. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, good. Well, I answered if you watched it. Yeah, you answered if I watched it. I see. I did not. Ben, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Replay started at 9:30 and again at 1. Gotcha. Yeah. John just texted me saying, are you going to watch it at 2? I was like, I have checked who won, but I might watch it. Wouldn't the race overlap the football if it started at 2? Yeah, probably. Shay got up at 4:15, sat through the whole broadcast as well. That is commitment. Almost ill-advised commitment, that is. Also, Boric, I've just called it. Burnley Norwich is more important. See, I saw James tweeted that, right, Ollie? And to the wider football sphere, possibly, it's not more important if you're a Liverpool or a Man City fan, though, is it? Like, I don't really understand that argument. And I like James's takes usually. And I also understand, like, the pandering towards it. It can be frustrating if you don't support either team. I get that too, to be fair. But Liverpool Man City is for the title. It's like one of the biggest, like, straight shootout games for a title we've had in years and years and years and years between two amazing teams. It's pretty important. Sometimes it goes too far the other way. I get it when people are like, you're missing out. Like, no, I've not seen anybody say Burnley Norwich is not important though. That's one of those things where you're preempting it. But it's if you're a Liverpool fan or a Man City fan, it's absolutely the most important game of the weekend. But then again, if you were a Brighton fan, the Arsenal game was the biggest game of the weekend for you, or like the most important game. So I don't quite understand that. How are you rating this? by importance? What scale are you using? Cracking day of sport yesterday, cracking day of sport today, bookended by Clayton Breezy streams. Get in. Love that, Keeney. I'll say it. No one cares about the 20th place derby. I don't. Well, maybe they do because it's like relegation dogfight and everything. I get that. But also, read my message above, Ollie. What are you saying? I meant the race, not Liverpool. Sorry, I should have made that clearer. Oh, right. Liverpool. Oh, right. Then the race. Okay, Ollie, fair enough. But to be fair, that was a discussion point on Twitter that I did see yesterday. So it still applies, I suppose. But Ollie, fair enough, buddy. And to be fair, actually, I don't think I was even... I think I was quite balanced in it. I see why people would say that, but it's also... I don't agree. And I think that's fine. I think you're supposed to be able to not agree. I like these discussions where we don't agree. Did United win yesterday? Good question. Bad weekend to be a Saints fan. Yeah, James, that didn't go well, did it? Why does Southampton just have that in them? They throw one of those in there every now and then, don't they? Where they are 5-0 down at half-time or whatever it was. What happens there? You're a United fan and defo now depressed. Yeah, that was rough, wasn't it, the United game? Where did that come from? Well, I know it came from United being very bad. If Burnley win, it's important because it's still a relegation fight. Yeah, true, actually. If Norwich win that, does that just mean that Burnley and Norwich are basically both going down, aren't they? Because Norwich are basically down. I saw a tweet saying Saints do it on purpose so Ralph doesn't get poached. I chose to get on board with this. I guess it works. No one wants a manager that regularly loses 6-0, do they? So, yeah. The Saints have a big button where they self-destruct every season. It seems like it, don't they? It is odd. It does seem a bit like that. Hello, James. Welcome in, buddy. Hungario. I don't really support Hertha. Well, I do. Well, I don't. Well, I like them because we do a football manager save with them. That's basically it. I also like football shirts. So, I don't support all of those teams there, look. But I like football shirts, hence why we've got a Hertha one on. And we're doing a Hertha save. So I see why you would say that. Vern has 4 goals against Southampton and 4 goals against the rest of the Premier League. That was weird. He could have had a hat-trick yesterday as well, couldn't he? I watched the highlights. I was like, he should have scored a lot more goals. He's a very strange striker, is Timo Werner. I don't quite understand him. And I feel like he would have been good at Liverpool as well. It's a weird one. But then again, Lukaku, like Chelsea have a thing, don't they, with these strikers? What happens to them? The Liverpool City game is the biggest game this weekend for those fans. Brentford West Ham is the biggest game for their fans. Every game is important to somebody. Can't just say... Exactly. That's kind of my point, Keeney, isn't it? Yeah. That, like, who's policing importance of games? And also, it goes back to that broadcast thing. Do you think Sky are going to build up the Liverpool City game more because the viewing numbers... The viewing numbers on Liverpool City will be higher than the viewing numbers on Norwich Burnley? Regardless of whether you think either is more important. And that's what Sky focus on because that makes them money. So that's why the angle is where the angle is at. Filed Hereford was the most important. Let's be real. Yeah, that was a disappointing result. Very happy for you though, Ollie. Begrudgingly. I'm policing it. Spurs Villa was the biggest game this weekend. Spurs look quite good. Spurs are getting top 4, aren't they? I don't think Nicky's here yet. So we can say that before he arrives. But Spurs look all right, don't they? Don't they? Well, I don't know where it's come from. Conte's got them going. I've seen some of those goals in the Bundesliga while the defending was awful. Yeah, Hertha are going down. Hertha are absolutely going down. It's a yikes. It's a yikes. I watched some of that as well. I was kind of flicking between both. Conte good. Who knew? I know, right? Who knew? Right, chat. Drinks is the important question. Let's have a prediction. Not like a proper prediction, but let's predict. What drinks do you think I've got? Let's see how predictable I am as a human. What drinks do you think we've got for the stream? Did you know Neil Maupay has more league goals than Chelsea striker? Does he actually? I'm an Everton. Biggest game is City Liverpool. Yeah, fair enough then. Coffee, squash. He's got lime cordial. No, not a Bloody Mary. No. Coffee and a Vimy. Close, James. You're very close. We do have a coffee, so Ben's nailed that. James has nailed that. Cheers. It's in the ember. Hang on a minute. Just get that branding in. Get the branding in. Ember. Cheers. And we've also got... very nice. I won't have a sip of this. Too early for a Pepsi Max. It is. Spotty Gloss. It's actually Ribena, though. So, James, I think you were closest with the Vimto. But it's a Ribena in the Spotty Glass. So, some of you were close. I don't think anyone nailed it, did they? Although Not Flea said squash, so I'll give you that one as well. You get half a point. Half a point for you. That is an Ember mug, James. It is indeed. Orange with juicy bits, not correct. Not correct. Bits or no bits, chap? I don't mind a bit. I don't mind a bit. I also probably would go for a no bits overall, but I don't get angry about it. If there's some little bits in there, just chew them, chow down on them. Don't mind it. I don't hate it, if you know what I mean. Not turning either down, exactly. Bits make me sick, see? I don't feel that strongly about it. And some people clearly do, which is a weird one, isn't it? How's Lenny? He's good, actually. He's in his bed. He did just come in briefly, look at me, and then go back out to go back to his bed. So he's all right. He's chilling. He had a good walk yesterday. He's happy. The only bits I like are 99 bits. 99 minutes! No bits, but prefer apple over orange juice. Well, fair enough. I think I maybe prefer apple as well sometimes. Bits are a weird texture. They are. They are. It's also a bit weird that they call them bits. Don't you think? Like, we're bits in. It's a bit vague. Like, orange juice with bits? Just bits. What do you mean bits? Do you know what I mean? I feel like we've maybe said the word bits too much now, you know? What do you name them? Shards. Orange shard. I don't know what I'd call them. But bits, do you know what I mean? It just seems a bit vague. Bit vague. You Orleans, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Yeah, you're right though, Ollie. I don't know what pulp. Small samples of pulp. Shards, you're a psychopath. No. Well, I don't know, actually, maybe. I haven't done the test. Crap. No, I wouldn't call it that. Can tell you lived in London too long. Yeah, love the shard. Up the shard. You can go up the shard, actually, can't you? Fragments. Yeah, I don't know. This is the important conversation, though, isn't it? What would you rename orange juice bits to? If you're rebranding them, because they've got a bad name. Let's be honest here. They've got unfiltered. I like that, James. Good branding, good marketing. They've got a terrible name. Let's market orange juice with bits in again, and let's change that image that they've got of themselves. I'd rather go up the shard than the shard go up me. Oh, absolutely. Good day, streamer and streamies. How you doing, Frogman? Welcome in. Atoms of juice. Juicy floaters. No, we're not going with that one. Strike that one out straight away. Vomit. That is, again, when you're a terrible marketing team at the moment. Shard is tall. It is. It is. But to be honest, I just thought my orange was out of date or something because they had bits in them. Well, to be fair, if it does say no bits and there are bits in them, then it might be out of date. I would stop selling bitty orange juice. Well, you can't sell it as that, James. That's mental. Are we trying to sell it or give it a funny name? Sell it. We're rebranding to a proper pure orange juice. I like that, Tubes. I think you're on the right line. Anyway, as this conversation continues, unfiltered OJ's OP in that case. I think it is, isn't it? Unfiltered OJ. Yeah, real orange juice. For real, for Chelsea Lee. I bet Chelsea Lee likes bits, or he thinks bits are some type of imports from other countries and despises them. That's how Chelsea Lee feels like about it. God, I love the one show. Ridiculous, isn't it? How's the save gone this week? I was busy in the week and yesterday. We bombed off the season completely, Dom, and then we've done some transfer stuff yesterday. Authentic. I like that as a word. Authentic. Can't believe Tropicana spent all that money on research and the best they could come up with was bits. Exactly, right? It's mental. Makes no sense. I like authentic orange juice or unfiltered OJ. Made from real... Let's do an advert really quickly. It's not... we haven't got an orange juice. I can't do it. I'll pretend. Authentic OJ. Made from real orange juice. No, that's not made from real orange juice. Do that again. Authentic OJ. This is a cup of orange juice, by the way. Authentic OJ. Made from real oranges. Get in. That honestly, clip that up, send it to Tropicana. We've got a new job. New job. This is more Apprentice than our one show today. Well, one show probably talks about the Apprentice, doesn't it? It includes everything. Anyway, there we go. I can see the game now. This is our squad at the moment. We progressed about 12 days in game or something stupid yesterday, didn't we? And made one signing. An entire stream for this. In fact, that didn't even happen on stream. That happened just after the stream finished. So this is what we did all day yesterday. I've just tried to change scene incorrectly. Clay says Dragon Dens. Yeah, basically. Fire this man. I love Axe Jones more than the current host on screen. That's mean, Ollie. That's just mean. Thanks for the follow, Salted Egg Fish Skin. What name? Thank you, buddy. And Jake, you followed before as well. I appreciate it, buddy. Dang, I missed a lot yesterday. Yeah, we sold Kelvin, and that was after the stream. We signed Alexandro. So we've made a profit so far, but we've brought in a left back and sold a right back. There are rumblings that a deal might be in the works, though. Sandro, by the way, Ian hates this, but we've brought him in as our backup left-back cover, made from real orange juice. Yeah, I messed that one up. That didn't really work, did it? Let's listen to this. I've clicked on your name instead, James. That's a nightmare. Sorry, it's not a nightmare. You know what I mean? Real. Let's do an advert really quickly. It's not. We haven't got an orange juice. I can't do it. Right, ready for this? Pretend. Authentic OJ made from real orange juice. No, that's I've messed it up, haven't I? I have messed that up. Looks good, but 34. Yeah, they are 34. You were so excited when you came up with the advert idea. Your little eyes lit up. Love that. He's going to be back up. Yeah, he is 34. We put him on a 2-year deal, and to be fair, he looks really, really good still. He's got 17 natural fitness, so I think we could get 2 years out of him. And basically, he's better than Ramon, who was our other backup beforehand, wasn't he? It was him or Ramon as the backup, so we've upgraded in that regard, I think. Ramon's actually wanted. Do we sell Ramon if he gets a bid? I'm kind of tempted. He's only for a loan. I'm tempted to just keep him on 10k and happy as emergency backup. I think we just keep him, to be honest. Oh no, he's over 30. FM and FIFA programmed us to believe that players like that shouldn't be signed. Yeah, I get that. Sell the German player. I think it is kind of winding me up that he's not Brazilian. Sorry, Ollie, but you are. What, it ruins the aesthetic of this. We did the video and even Ollie commented on it saying, I see a non-Brazilian player. Yeah, because Ollie's German. Savio's back now, though. Look, he's wanted by lots of teams on loan. He's back. If we look at the squad depth, then we're looking really for a centre-back, I think, because we don't really have a backup centre-back other than Cesar or Jolson, and I think either of those become backups in the midfield or kind of wherever we need to use them. Look at my worth. I'm also Turkish. You are, yeah. So where are we looking for a player today? Centre-back and try and bring in somebody really good. Unloan list Savio. Yeah, we should do that. Where is he on here? Because he can't play that position technically. There. Transfer. There we go. He's not loan listed anymore. The coaching team did say that he could be better than Neto. He should be playing. No, we're not having this. I agree CB and possibly a CM. The CM thing maybe. I am thinking Adriel probably needs to be used this year, though, as the deep line playmaker. Because he's really good. And also, if he doesn't get used there, we've also got Jolson, who I also think should be used as the deep line playmaker. Because he's also really good in that position. Like, he's got rubbish heading, so I don't want him to be a centre-back. But he's probably good enough to start in the midfield fairly soon. Maybe we want to go for the title, though, and bring in, like, a good player there that's not a young player. Although they are good and young at the moment. Do you know what I mean? CJ, good morning, buddy. Adriel can play the DLP, which is what position? That's the DM. That's the deepest one. This is the DLP. Then we've got an AP on attack. Actually, did I change it across? No, but we probably won't play a game today, let's be honest. There's actually, I tweaked this slightly, but yeah. And I said what position? Yeah, the DM, right? Can play the DLP, which is at what position? And I told you it's the DM, the defensive one. So I was answering, right? We've got an AP here at centre mid and a centre mid attack at this side. So maybe we do need one more, because if Bruno or Bruno plays here, if Antonio and Paqueta are out, I said possibly a CM. Oh, I see. Okay, all right, Ollie. Feisty one, you are. Yeah, no, I agree, though. We probably need one more in CM. Do we want Lincoln to be playing a significant amount of games? Possibly not. Who else comes in there? Leo is probably the other one who we're going to train to be the CM as well. So maybe we could get away with him there. He's really good, actually, isn't he? Do we need one more? Maybe. What I've done, though, because I suggested selling it. Yeah, possibly. You then mentioned DM. Yeah, you're right. All right. But they are quite interchangeable is what I was thinking. Say, like... This is why I mentioned this. Maybe I'll explain it better. Say Antonio's out. You can bring Bruno forward and bring Adriel into this midfield. They're quite interchangeable, all of them. Antonio can also play the DM one as well. Do you know what I mean? In that. So, like, actually, they do kind of interchange enough to treat them almost as the same position. Almost. Because Paqueta can even play the DM one, probably. Not that I'd really want to, because he's got... tackling's actually 10. He probably could, to be fair. He's not natural there, though. Caligari can also move into the midfield. The option, though, the main option, was looking at Ibanez, weren't we? I've made a bid for Ibanez. Do you know how he didn't want to come to us? I've made a new bid, and it is for more money. I think they accepted this. Did they? Doesn't look like they've accepted it now. Is that what I bid? No, I swear that wasn't what I bid. Oh, maybe I didn't. That was the negotiated one. Did they negotiate here? I put in a bid and they accepted, but maybe then I went off the game and didn't save that particular bid. We'll need to have a look, see if we can go in. He's going to Newcastle, sorry to say. I think he might be. That's sort of part of it. It's on the screen. Is it on the screen that he's going to Newcastle? No, he's had a bid from Newcastle. It doesn't say he's going there, does it? Believed to be close to sealing the transfer, yeah. But if we can get, we need to get a bid in now, don't we? Otherwise, he's going to Newcastle. And I think he is our best option. He's just very expensive. Should we put a bid in now? That's like, no, the negotiation email. Does it say that? What, on here? This is the negotiation email. Oh, that's on the screen. I got you. They probably offer way more wage than you can. I don't know if they do. Because the AI doesn't usually, does it? But yeah. How are the hot cross buns? They were good. They're really nice, actually. They're a little bit rough and ready looking because I haven't got a piping pipe. Also, none of the correct equipment, but they tasted delicious and came out very well after my... Also, I haven't got anything... I haven't really got a good place to prove anything, and they take a lot of proving, but they were really nice. Made chocolate ones and regular ones. Double chocolate ones. It's a solid recipe. It is, to be fair, yeah. Right. Should we put a bid in? We've got 36 million, but this would cost 98. I feel like that's too much. But we could do a bigger percentage of profit, maybe. See if we can bring this down. 25. What do we want this to be? Like 80? 50 million extra is a lot of money, especially as we haven't got a lot of money. But I think he might win us the league. Look how good he is. Do you reckon he wins us the league? Because we are not very good. You could offer 200 million. They still accept he won't talk to you. I don't know. Will he talk to me? Because he's definitely... Yeah, well, to be fair, we need to get a bid in, don't we? He might not talk. He's probably not going to come. So let's put a bid in, see if he will come. They've said that's unacceptable. Right. This is not great news, is it? Also, did I move Alexandro down? Oh, yeah, I moved Alexandro down to squad play, and he seems to be happy with it, so that's okay. He had more interest in Newcastle last time they hadn't offered yet. I know. He's not happening, is he? Where does that leave us? Diego Carlos, maybe? I do feel like we need to put a bid in here that they might accept before we continue. Maybe we put in, like, a bigger one of those, because that's a little bit further down the line. Oh, no. Yeah, I think he goes to Newcastle anyway, but let's at least try and put ourselves in the fight. That's way more than they accepted to start with, isn't it? Let's try that. Carlos is a stopgap, which could be fine. It could be. They rejected that one as well. Oh my word, they have. Does it say he's interested on here? They're interested in an attacking midfielder, a central defender, and a goalkeeper. Do you want Neto? Do you want Neto? Is a good question. Okay. This is a lot of money. They wanted about 97, I think, didn't they, overall? They want Francinho Jr. That's right. That is a good deal, actually. That is a good deal. Unacceptable. Well, actually, what do you mean that's unacceptable? What have they offered? 79. That's quite a big offer. He's really good if they're offering that, isn't he? That's 100 million we've just offered for him. I don't think we get him anyway, so let's bid loads. I'll sacrifice myself for Ibanez. Thank you. Did that one get rejected? No. I'm not willing to discuss. It's too cool. It's too cool. He hates me. I don't know why, but he does. Okay, they accepted it, and he's not interested. Right. He wants to go to Newcastle because they are a much higher level. Is that like a bit harsh? Like, we've got the same rep. Where are Newcastle in the rankings? Where do you look at, like, the world rankings? Is this them? Is this the ones that they talk about? They're the nations. Clubs list by reputation? No, is it on... Is it European? They're 14th in the league. I think it's the league hasn't started yet, though. No, not that. just go to Europe. Can I just go to Europe? Okay, go to here. Go to Europe. Go to here. Clubs. Coefficients, is it this list? I feel like it's not that one. Is it just the coefficients list? Because we're 25th. Newcastle are 30th. Like, what is he basing this off? We're above Newcastle. Like, I get it if it was like City. The list has rep, coefficients of European performances. It's the first one. Is it the rep? So is this even an order though? Because like, if I am below someone here, am I below them? Even if this rep rating is exactly the same? Because technically, we have the exact same rep as Newcastle. In that, we don't need them on there. Newcastle, we are just below. It's not exactly loads. They were above you. It's not exactly massive, though. Is that enough to be like, I'm interested in them. They play at a much higher level. Prem. Is it the Prem rep, maybe? It could be the Prem rep. The league rep over. Because I think Bundesliga are 4th and Prem are top. So maybe it's that. Yeah, it must be. Still seems a little bit harsh, doesn't it? That, like, that's the difference. And he's saying things like... I know that this is just like a generic thing that's in. But he's saying things... I doesn't say it on there now. But whatever it was before where he wants to play at a much higher level. Highly harsh. Yeah, right? Where did they finish in the UCL? That's a good... I think they got to the round after us, didn't they? Because they got knocked out by Liverpool after we got knocked out by Liverpool, didn't they? They got to the... Go back to last year. I think semis. To be fair, they did make the semis. So, they did lose 7-1 in the semis to Liverpool. Again, it seems a bit more harsh because in that semis, they lost 7-1. We went out in the quarters to the same team and lost 4-3. You know? But yeah, I guess it makes sense. I guess it does make sense. But still feels harsh. Look at that United bottle in the semis. Was it bad? United. I don't look right, United. Oh my word. 2-0 up to lose 3-0. 3-2. They beat in Europa League final, by the way. They did, yeah. Quite comprehensively, to be fair. I don't know. Is he looking back on that? Is he looking back to 2 years ago? They did beat us 4-0. This is why we need you, Ibanez. Who won the UCL? I think... Did Liverpool win it? Liverpool won it. Haaland scored the winner in the final. So we lost the eventual winners as well. That's how close we were to winning the Champions League. I don't think we would have won it. But we did lose 4-3 to the team that won it in the end. So... Just saying. Who's the Newcastle manager? Good question, actually. I think it's quite a well-known manager. It is... Ten Hag. That's quite cool, isn't it? They are... Where did they finish last year? I don't think they finished particularly high last year. They finished 7th. To be fair, like, this is also annoying. They're in the Conference League. They're in the Europa Conference League this year. We're in the Champions League this year. Like, and he wants to go to them because they're in a much higher competition and they're much, like, wants to play at a higher level. That's also upsetting, isn't it? Do you think Ronaldo's apology was a bit soft for destroying a kid's phone and hand? I don't think he destroyed anybody's hand, James. But yeah, respect the Conference League. Well, respect the Conference League. Who's looking forward to the next Plymouth episode? That's all I'll say. Come on. Has the season ticked over? Yeah, the season's ticked over as well, Hobbsy. We're the 1st of July. He's thinking long term for once. Yeah, maybe, but that's still a bit weird, isn't it? Chelsea were in no Europe, but Kante joined them after he won the league with Leicester. Real life. But that's because Leicester was definitely a fluke. This is like, this is coded in, if you know what I mean. He bruised the guy's hand. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't seen the picture of the guy's hand. Did he actually really hurt it? It didn't look like he did in the thing, in the video, but fair enough, he did actually hurt it. It was a bit weak. Also, why didn't he say he'd buy him a new phone? That's what I don't get. Hertha was a fluke. A fluke that we managed. To be fair, it was. It is. His hand is fine. I don't know if he smashed up a guy's hand though, even if it was bruised. When like the original sentence that I disagreed with was smashed up after he destroyed a kid's hand. He has another one. He does, yeah. You can't argue with me when I say he didn't destroy his hand. He's not Thanos. That's a joke there about superhero movies, which I never watch. Ronaldo ripped the hand off, says the Sun. Yep, it was a small bruise. Yeah, he's a 14-year-old kid. I didn't argue that. What did I? Big game against big question mark. Big game coming up. Hope we win this one. Your Blackburn in season 1 got Carabao Cup final 2-0 up versus Liverpool. Liverpool scored 45-2 in the extra time and got a penalty. Yep, that sounds about right. Formidable opponent. Yeah, you never know what to expect against them, really, do you? This opponent here. Okay, so no. Ibanez is a no-go unless he rejects Newcastle, which seems unlikely at this stage because apparently they are a world beater. Cancel this, man. Funny. What do we do instead then is the question. We need to consider centre-back options. I had a look at a centre-back, I think, that would look quite good, but we're not going to sign him because I think we need to find a really good one. We need to find like somebody who improves the first team. But I did look at some players like, is it any of these? I can't remember. Not him. He's a 5'11". I can't remember, but yeah. Is there a fairly good young one? Paulo Cesar's better than any fairly good young one, though, isn't he? Yeah, James, that's a good point. You make a good point. Keiki, really. The Keiki that is at Barca, he's really good, but he's 5'11", so I just don't want to sign him because you know what will happen. He's also going to cost an arm and a leg. But he is a fairly good young one. But what's his potential like? Yeah, his potential's really good. But he's 5'11". I don't think we use a 5. He's too Renan for me. Do you know what I mean? Probably not, otherwise you sign him. Exactly. So, probably not Keiki. The other centre-backs on here, look, are Militao, who I'd love, but he's not interested. Or, I guess Diego Carlos is the one. For some reason, his height isn't an issue on FM. Do you reckon, James? What's his jumping reach? It's not great, is it? It's 13. It's not terrible, to be fair. It's not terrible. But I just know what's going to happen with him. We'll concede a goal and we'll be like, it's Keiki's fault. And it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for somebody who... Is he better than Paulo Cesar? I know Cesar's not that much taller, but it is also one jumping reach. And he's our player and he's younger. If you know what I mean. Had him before and he's fine. Okay. Stick with your youth. I think you might be right, Skilly. I do think, though, maybe the stopgap thing is the way to go. Maybe a... what's this search on? Just for Brazilian centre-backs. Maybe... Is Diego Carlos interested? Because it's quite interesting that I don't know if he is. He's not actually interested in us. Okay, well he is. It says extremely interested to join. I don't know if he came up on that one, though. This is maybe the option. As I look at somebody who's got the same jumping reach. So maybe I'm just being a heightist here when he's 5'11". Get Morato. Maybe Morato's good now. Maybe Morato's good. Score predictions for this evening. Heart 2-0 Liverpool. Head either 2-1 City or 1-1. That's what I think. Can't blame the guy because he's under 6 foot. The last season we're all over 6 foot and that didn't turn out well. It's a fair point, Keeney. That is a fair point. Good morning, Mr. Clayton. Sorry I'm late. Have I missed registration? No, you're fine, actually, Ian. We haven't done the register. Could we do that now, actually, please, chat? If you are here and you would like to, and I you know, if you could just let me know you're here by just writing present in the chat, please, and we'll do the register and we'll tick them off. And I actually, maybe just a good morning, Mr. Clayton, and be... Here, sir. Present. Not here, sir. Always one, isn't there? Class clown. Always one. Morning, everyone. Welcome in. Present. You can, James. Yeah, make it quick because we're about to start maths. So go on, off you go. The ego of this stream. I know, right? I know. Mental, isn't it? Make it doing a roll call, doing a register at the start of the stream. I feel like we should. Yeah, maths is hard, isn't it? It's hard. Tries long range passes and switches to the sides. Who does he think he is? Van Dijk? Not with 12 passing. Yeah, exactly. What's his vision as well? 8. He's basically blind. So yeah, it's not great, is it? Highly present. Love that, Blahaz. Maths equals transfers. Yeah, exactly. Working out our budget. But he's like an option in the meantime. Has his price gone up? Has he signed a contract? No, it's fine. He hasn't signed a contract. He's got 1 year left as well. I haven't scouted him, which is weird. Do I? probably should do that, shouldn't I? Miss the bus. All good. Just get here as quickly as you can. Is FM part of our learning today, sir? It is exclusively. And an orange juice marketing. I'm actually a listener at the moment as walking the dog. Can we enable audio description, please? I actually would love to. I did try to, genuinely. And it didn't seem to work. Like, I went through all the steps and there should be a button that enables it. Not audio description, but like closed captions and stuff. So I did genuinely think of that type of thing. But yeah. Can you see so we can see the full list? Yeah. Let me move it the other way. FM API PPM logic. Regen was 17 passing, 14 decision, 17 passing is play short, simple passes. I know, it's frustrating, isn't it? I guess you can like retrain traits. But yeah, been live an hour in advance is 2 days. Oh, that's quite good going actually. Any plans for another Facebook save? Really enjoyed the 90 episodes of the Barca one. Dino, not on Facebook, buddy, but potentially something similar. Maybe on like the Clates 2 channel. Maybe something, but it won't be on Facebook, I'm afraid. I'm glad you enjoyed it though, dude. I might put those on the second channel as well, just so they're there in case anybody wants them. But yeah, not with Facebook, I'm afraid. What do we think of Facebook, chat? Let's go for it. I'm glad you enjoyed it though, dude. Second this. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really did quite enjoy doing the daily upload thing. It was fun. But yeah. Thank you. I don't think we need to call me sir all the time. It's getting weird now. But Kev, I like it. Leonie, I like it. You took the bag, which I respect. Absolutely. To be fair, that Facebook thing, which I can talk about now, we're not in a contract, was a significant amount of money. And I'm like, people enjoyed the content, so at least some people did. So that was good. And it's basically allowed us to move house. So big up for that. But that company, oof, is all I'll say. Oof. Can you check Caio? Rodrigo Caio. He's okay. Again, is he going to improve us though, right? Hate book. Meta has the dollars. Yeah. Facebook is a social media platform. It is, isn't it? Yeah. No strength. Yeah, 10 strength. That's weird. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be the one. Doria, let's just check who these are wanted by, because if they're wanted by good teams, they might be quite good. Newcastle, obviously we know about that one. Diego Costa is wanted by somebody. Ibanez is the only CB who does. I know he is, isn't he? Didn't watch any of it, but no to Facebook. Kind of knew your views didn't really matter and you were getting paid well, so well done, class. But no, yeah, Ian, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I sort of, without saying that, sort of say that. Do you know what I mean? But to be fair, thank you so much to those of you who did go and support, and I did try and make the content really good, so it is there. Like that Barca save was a really fun save, so yeah. Who's the guy at Sep? Marlon 29. He's too Renan for me, not for me. Morning Pav, how you doing by the way? Is this one of those I want to show my students how far social media can reach questions? It's not, and I hate those. They're so annoying, aren't they? When I don't, well, to be fair, we'll do a tour. We can do a tour when we move, right? Why didn't it work out? They just changed their mind on it, basically. You can ask Luke the same thing. It worked out in that, like, I think we were doing a good job. The algorithm sucks though. Like, videos can't get pushed out. Like, they just can't. And also, to kind of sum it up, there's one video, just like episode 47 on the Barca save, has 32,000 views on Facebook. And then the next episode has like 12 views or something. Like, the algorithm is non-existent. When I tried to search for my own videos, I couldn't find them. That's an issue, isn't it, with discoverability? So that didn't work. And then they just, halfway through the contract, they just said things like they changed their mind and basically had the right to just stop it then. So it's all good, but one of them, innit? Hello, Ali. How you doing, buddy? Do I have to raise my hand to ask a question? Yeah, I think we should have a hands up emote for questions. Also, I need to do Van or Can, don't I? That's what I need to do as a thing too. Phil, you just need a third or fourth choice. We maybe do. I kind of wanted Ibanez to make us better though, if that makes sense. Can we get... Militau's going to cost too much, isn't he? Yeah, exactly, Ali. It was exactly the same thing. Like, it was... For Luke and I, it was the exactly same thing happened. But again, it was like... It would have been good for it to continue because it was a 12-month contract as well. That would have been... I was always sort of thinking it's 12 months and that'll be it. But they just stopped it after 6. So there you go. It does stink. That's why... That's why we say... That's how we feel about Facebook. And the fella at Atalanta? Where's he? Morata. We had him, didn't we? I mean, do you reckon he's good now? Get in the real world. You're not getting anyone better now. Gabriel starts for Brazil. Yeah, you're right. It'd probably be to replace... It's Ibanez, because Ibanez starts alongside him. It would have been Brazil's centre-back partnership that we were trying to get. Actually, Marquinhos is there. Luis Felipe doesn't even make the squad look, does he? Dreca Morato back now. What's his average ratings been like? Because does he make the Brazil squad? Who else makes the squad? Militao, Ibanez, Gabriel Marquinhos. Fabinho is also, I guess, a cover, isn't he? Fabinho, do you want to come? That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd play him at centre-back easy. Dreca Morata's good now. His average ratings have been really quite good. He's only been at Atalanta for a season and only played twice, though, which does confuse me. Who are they starting ahead of him, then? They play 3 as well. I guess they've got good ones. Romero's there. Demiral's good. Marisic is good, too. So they've got good centre-backs, I guess, but a bit worrying that he doesn't start ahead of those. But maybe that means he's, like, viable. Atletico want him as well. Fabinho as a centre-back. Yeah, be really good. He was... I remember bad... Yeah, it was bad vibes. Like, he actually does have good ratings for us, doesn't he? Look. He was just bad vibes. We felt like he wasn't good enough. But maybe he was. He's left-footed as well, which maybe does help because Cesar can cover the other side. Is it this? Tries to play away out of trouble. I think Marcao is better. I don't know if Marcao is better. I don't think he is. He's at Leicester as well. He's also 29. I don't think... he is actually quite good, isn't he? But maybe. He's also a lefty. Don't think you have a backup for one of those. We don't. Should we go back in for Morato? I kind of like the redemption arc story for him. He's Turkish. Was he actually Turkish now? He's actually Turkish now. Love that. He's now Turkish. He did anything he could to avoid moving to Hertha, Brazil. Change nationality. He's been alongside like Soyuncu too long or something. I don't know. He's turned Turkish. Love that. He didn't want the bag. He didn't. Should we go back for Morato? Should I see what they want for him? I think it could be quite cheap. Oh my word. They want 6.8 mil for him. I think we might have just decided what we're going to do. I think we just have to do this, don't we? You can untrain traits. That is not a reason. Yeah, exactly, Jan. I was thinking that. Or Jan, I should probably say. I'll imagine it's pronounced. It means you get another centre mid option. That's very cheap. Because Gabriel and Luis Felipe, if it's not Ibanez, we're not going to improve on them, are we? Watch them ask for 25 mil now, yeah. They want 12 mil. But we can get this down. We can get it for like 3 now and like... They want 12. There might actually be a profit, so I kind of don't want to put that in. Do you reckon they go for that? They want the profit in there, don't they? Should we leave 20% profit? Because there actually might be a profit on him is the only thing I think. Maybe 10. I wouldn't overload the future. No, but it's not massively overloading it, is it? After like, if it's 4 million or something. I know what you mean though with the takeover thing. Not the takeover, but the owner. What do you think to like that? I'm trying to get it to about 11 million, which seems to be what they want for him. I don't think that's too bad, is it? It's 3.2 million now for a player that is quite good, really. And I knew they'd accept that. They get 10%, which I think works. Annoyingly, they asked for... Well, to be fair, they asked for 6.8 to 10, didn't they? And I just read it as 6.8. And we've offered 11, but only paying 3.2 now. I think that's all right. I think we do that then. I guess that does free up a bit of budget for everywhere else. That he comes in there, sort of solves a bit of a... Came out of nowhere, that did, didn't it? That sort of solves our defensive... I wouldn't say issues. I don't think they are issues. Especially 50 games as he's a backup. Yeah, that plugs a gap for sure. And also, I guess, we just go and look at where we can spend our... We don't have that main signing. Any decent loanable? That's actually a decent shout. Is there anyone that wants to come and is interested in a loan? Maybe like Firmino. Because Firmino's not first choice at Liverpool. He's 33 now. But something like that might be available. Let's look. Okay, this is taking a long time to search. Let's actually check loans whilst we're here. Mateus Pereira. Kyle George back on loan. He absolutely bangs goals for Plymouth, by the way. That video, I need to record it, but I've got to the end of the season now. You'll need to free up wages for more signings. We will, but we do have 36 mil. I also think we still have Leonardo to go out. Leonardo, we've accepted a bid of 15 mil. He's rejected the contract. Oh, I didn't even see that. We might be able to get 15 mil for Leonardo still. So we'll offer him out as well. So that kind of frees up the wages anyway then, doesn't it? Any loans on here? Keiki, the City one. It's quite good, isn't he, actually? But I don't know if we need to loan him. So let's have a look at value. Who's this guy? Taylor. Not very good. Okay. What do we even do now? What do we do now? Like, who's the signing? Centre mid? Should we just look for a centre mid? Who's like the dream centre mid that we can kind of chase? Who's best player available? Well, best player in terms of interested, which is kind of, it's not really going to change too much in terms of interested. Dodo is probably the one. Dodo, Richarlison. Annoying that I can't filter out these. Look, we've restarted the game now and I still can't filter out. It's just an issue. Even if I don't have... I just can't filter them out. I don't know why I can't do this. JWP, that would work, wouldn't it? Casemiro would be great, but he's not interested. Fabinho, again, not interested. None of the big players have become interested in us at all in this save, really. Like, the players we've got are kind of the best ones we can get. James Ward-Prowse, that would be nice. Gerson is really good as a centre mid option. Don't know what they want for him. Who's he wanted by? Chelsea. He's a really good midfield option, to be fair. As that... He's natural as the advanced playmaker on the left-hand side. He'd actually be really good, but I don't really think we want this much money. Could put club not at Hertha. Oh, actually, we could do that. Leone knows. Yeah, good idea, both of you. Well done. We can do club is... does not contain Hertha. Oh. You can't. You can't do not. Starts with, ends with. You can't do it. Can you do it on somewhere else? Is it in division, maybe? You can't do it. Exclude? Yeah, it doesn't work. Look, the reason we're doing this, Fogman, is my exclude button's broke. I've reloaded the skin. I've cleared the cache. I've started the game again. We don't have an exclude thing. Yeah, Eskin, it's not working. So, annoyingly, it's not the end of the world. It just means that when we look at players on here, we've got all of our own players coming up, which is frustrating. 28 is a weird one. You'd never make a profit in only a few years. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth, like, spending big money on him. Whereas I probably prefer to spend bigger money or around the same money on getting Dodo and actually improving our first in. We could change skin. We could do, to be fair, Ali. It's not a bad shout. I just like the default skin. Even if people ask me... There's Sundry, by the way. He's not great. 22, though. Do you sign second nationality Brazilians? There might be some gems there. We haven't. Not really since the start. We've kind of... If we got the Brazil job and it was possible to make them fully fledged Brazilians, then I think we would. But we haven't got the Brazil job yet. Should we just have a quick look? But if there are any that we could maybe tempt ourselves. De Paula was in the squad. Yeah, he plays for Arsenal. That De Paula. He looks quite good. Is there any... Otavio is one. 30. Yeah, I'm not really sure I want him, though. Anyone else? Galeno. Johnny. Yeah, no, really. Could you do based and not in Germany? Yeah, we missed out on the German ones, though. We could do that. I think it's probably easier just to not look at our own players in there, if that makes sense. How old is Louise now? What, David Luiz? Or which Luiz? Luis Felipe? Who are you talking about? De Paula is an option, I suppose. I think I'm leaning towards going for Dodo. Douglas Luiz. Oh yeah, good shout actually. I think he was really difficult to get. That's Patrick De Paula. Again, he's okay, isn't he? He's left-footed. Would probably have to play as that. Like, he's quite good, but is he... I just don't think he's the one, is he? Playing for Arsenal, not really playing for Arsenal. Could be quite cheap. How much would they ask for him? Okay, 35 to 52, maybe not. I think new gens be better. I think you might be right. I think, like, we're doing this, which means we're not going to be playing Leo, for example. Where is our Leo? Very hard to find on searches. It means, like, we've got this guy in the squad. Paula could do DM me, you know. He could, actually. He could definitely do that. But then does that mean I signed the Bahia lad? What, you go and get Job... Is his name Jobson? You go and use the money to get Jobson. There is that other shout that actually, do we prioritise getting the youngsters now? Do we go and get this guy? Who was in the... His physicals really worry me. There was Jobson and the other one, wasn't there? I can't remember their names. I should have, like... They only had 2 in the next gen. They did have 2. Who was the other one that was in the next gen? Was it Gil? It might have been Gil. They'll improve. Gaz was like that. The physicals. Maybe then. Gil's physicals, by the way. Excellent physicals. Very good. Doesn't really have finishing, but we'd probably use him there. Or... It's right-footed, so it's an interesting one. Don't like the lack of dribbling. He's got the dribbling. He's a winger. He's got 14 dribbling. 8 crossing is the thing. He's just a winger, isn't he? But we kind of need a winger on this side. And he'd cost... Sporting want him. He'd cost 14 million. On the CM. Got ya. Yeah, the Jobson one's a bit weird, isn't he? He's obviously got massive potential, though. We haven't actually scouted him. Do we need to scout him if he's a... We shouldn't have to scout him if he's at your affiliate, I think. Yeah, it does only have 7 dribbling. What would we use him as? Could he DLP? What's his tackling? 10? Maybe not. Who wants him? United and Villarreal. How's the homegrown at club situation looking? It's getting a lot better. It's getting a lot better. He's an AP. Yeah, he's like... We'd probably use him as that, wouldn't we? What is ours on? Is it on attack or support? It's on attack. He's probably... Oh, kicked off it. He's probably that, isn't he? The dribbling, though, is the thing. Yeah. It is the dribbling. Great passing technique teamwork, though. Hey, how much would he cost? He would cost 15 million. So we could get both if United want him. I know. He's another one that if we don't get him, he'll end up going to United. He'll be a world beater and we'll say, should have got him, shouldn't we? We knew he was going to be good. Tom Ajax and DRFC Devon. Thank you for the follows, buddies. Welcome to the stream. Other question. I put it to you that we should sign Dodo.
Follow me. Okay.
I know, it's sad, isn't it? 15 flair, 7 dribbling. I don't know where the ball's going to be going. Dribbling like Jota, just like bouncing around and buddling through. Do Dodo. No can Dodo. We might not be able to do Dodo, to be fair. He might not be interested and he might cost too much money. But he actually makes us a lot better. Can loan them both back. Yeah, we could loan them both back, actually. Could we loan them now? How much better than Atedi is he? 77 million. Well, we could offer 30 now is what I'm thinking. Basically, what we were going to do for Ibanez is what we do for him. How much better than Atedi? He's a lot better than Atedi. Look at Atedi. Or Atedi. He's just a lot better. Atedi, I know, is 5 years younger, but yeah. The Bahia lads just send back, they develop there. Yeah, but spending 30 mil on them, isn't it, as well? I just wonder if Dodo comes... Like, we wanted to improve the team, didn't we? I don't know if this is even possible, so should we try for Dodo and see? He's transfer listed by request, so he should be interested. Atedi could be a solid backup, yeah. Guy on the right is definitely a tidy footballer. Love it, Lucas, love it. Oh, it's Menino I was thinking of who wasn't worth it. Yeah, Dodo's amazing. Dodo's amazing. Dodo's the best. I think is Dodo the right back in the Brazil squad? Yeah. So Dodo starts for them. We'd have Dodo, Gabriel, Teles, Bruno, Martinelli from the Brazil team then. Would you use Richarlison? We looked at him and probably not. We looked at him and just decided that probably not. So what do we need to get this to? If he's there for 77, what do you think they're expecting? About 77. They want 82, basically. If this is doable, we can absolutely do this. Especially if we put a little bit of a profit in. Put a little... they'll just want the release fee. Well, they didn't then, did they? So I'm not sure they do. We put some of these in. Declared Nay as top target and butter him up for next season. Yeah, we probably... I think I've done that already, haven't I? We've definitely declared interest. 80 mil buyback. Could do that. I don't know if I like doing those. Do offers which get rejected so he kicks up. That's actually not a bad shout. I think he's already kicked up a fuss as well. 86 mil there. Look, 25 million now. 25 million and then 35. That's a lot after... I don't know if I want to do 35 million after 50 games. That seems like a lot. I think I'd rather do it in... Because that's just one lump sum that comes out, isn't it? Do they want anybody? They've shown an interest in Antonio and Guimaraes, which is a shame, isn't it? Did you see the bizarre goalkeeper red card in the Fleetwood game? Yeah, he just came out and punched it. That was very weird. Did he think he was in his box? I wouldn't suggest terms. Offering means it gets rejected in public. Do we try that? Do I have a veto card I can play? No. Because you'd veto everything. Probably correctly, Ian. I'm not going to dispute that. But I've offered that now. Let's get it rejected in public and see what happens. Morato accepted. He has considerable interest in discussing terms, but feel there are more appealing options elsewhere. He just went for it. He just went for it, didn't he? I'm not sure why. And did punch, yeah. Hey, JD. Thank you for the 2 months, but it's my favourite resub. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you're well. Chat, can we show some appreciation for JD? STG. I've announced your name there, like a bit of a wrestler or something. There was an Aka player running in behind. So if you missed, it would have been an open goal. Yeah. There was somebody running in behind, but like red card and then probably a goal as well. I'm not sure it was the best option. But yeah, get Jobson too. United will swoop. If we can, yeah. Well, selling Leonardo, we still have another. Do you have somebody else who can go as well? I think. £125 million release clause, so I believe you'll be rejected. Well, they didn't ask for that when we suggested terms, I'll know, which I think might help. And also, I kind of want this one to be rejected. What do you want so many things for? Right, that one needs to go. That's fine. Become a regular when Luis Felipe leaves the club. Well, he plays on the other side. Can I get rid of these two? Yeah, that's fine. That's actually all fine because he will play as that. Those are fine. Squad player as well. I love that. Coming straight in as the squad player. Wants 55k a week. Let's see if we can get it down slightly by doing that and doing...
Follow me. Okay.
Give him a big one of those. Right. You've swindled me a bit there. Okay. Release clause mean nothing. Pedri is 1 billion, but it got him 55 million. Yeah, oh yeah, but like some... If they're really high, they know that they're not going to get it, then yeah, the release clauses mean nothing. 15 million straight up for Cologne. Would need some convincing to move, but we can transfer list him and he'll probably go, right? That's Spain. Yeah, Spain, you have to have one in the contract in Spain, don't you? I think we accept that and we say thank you, good night. I think we have to transfer list him. Open to speaking to other clubs now. Do I put him in the under-23s? And unregister him? It's a bit... Seems a bit harsh because I quite like him, but we'll probably be buying him back in a couple of seasons, won't we? Right, hopefully he goes now. Do it and treat him horribly. Oh, God. Do I need to unregister him? I don't know if he's registered anyway at the moment, is he? Did you mark... I didn't actually mark him, no. Let me mark him surplus to requirements as well. Seems harsh because I quite like him. Quite like him. We're still making a... We've loaned him once. He's going away for the second time. Could you ever put a buyback clause? We probably could put a buyback clause in there. I did think that afterwards, but I didn't. Oh, no, look. We've had offers for... We've had offers for Morato come in from Leicester, who he wants to go to instead. Do I up his contract offer? Considering how cheap this is, do I offer him a bigger contract now? Because I kind of stiffed him a little bit on the contract offer, didn't I? And offered him less than he originally asked for. And I don't think we're his first choice. I kind of don't want to miss out on this bargain. I think we have to. I think we have to offer him more. Cheeky little up. It's nothing really to 63. Took you 2 streams to find a centre-back. Exactly. I don't really want to miss out on him. If I could make him not a squad player as well, I think I would. That's too much. That's surely more than the other teams will offer him, right? I don't know if it's going to be enough still, though. Let's hope it is. We've had 2 more bids here. Bayer Leverkusen and Mainz have both come in with £15 million bids, which is good because he's interested in joining these. So we will go to one of them. I might also, just whilst I will accept them, I might offer out again and put in a buyback price of like 30 mil just in case he becomes amazing. Let's just see if anyone offers that because I think it's quite nice to have them. Yeah, we've upped that. We've had a bid here for Mamet Demir, which we will be accepting. Caligari bid for quite good money. If we sign Dodo, do we need Caligari? If I negotiate this and get 30 mil for him up front, does that buy us? I quite like him. He's only 23 as well. This might be one we can reject, but he's a very good backup, yeah. But if we can get 30 mil for him, shall I try and get 33? He can also play centre mid, which is true. Defeats the object. It kind of does, doesn't it? But it is a good bid. Shall I just see if I can get 35 mil for him up front and maybe go from there? Maybe 40. Let's try 40 and actually push it. So I don't think they will, but if they do, then actually that's probably something you'd accept. They've offered 31. Does kind of defeat the purpose, doesn't it? A tidy's a tidy backup. Yeah. They've cancelled it. I think that's right too. Bokal can now move into channels, which hopefully helps him out. If we keep training him to play out here as well, where he's now awkward, it might make him a little bit better. We've lost players in this. I did move these around manually, but I'm just going to do it like this now, I think. A tidy comes in. Nay comes in. Is Savio in one of these? Yes, he is. Good. Ooh, they've accepted the bids from Leicester and Lazio. Can you please choose us? Morato, please. We need to announce Alexandro as well. Probably left back, to be honest. Okay. Declare interest? Yes, should we actually? Let's declare interest in Morato as well. And let's just assign a scout for a little bit as well. Let's butter him up slightly. Again, I'm not sure why we're struggling to attract players so much. We're constantly in the Champions League every year. This is our 3rd season qualifying for the Champions League, and teams are like, yeah, but Hertha, they're rubbish. We seem to be struggling with our rep a little bit, don't we? Like, where did Leicester finish? I'm worried about Leicester being a more promising destination at the moment. Like, where did Leicester finish last year? I know the Prem is like OP in terms of rep, but Leicester finished... They're in the Europa League. Hertha rubbish. Take that, nerd, yeah. If Edison was registered, it's not the club, it might be the manager. It's like that for me at the moment in Hertha. Is it beyond? How's the goalkeeper sitch going? Not great. We haven't even looked at it, to be honest, George. No one's interested. We've got Neto for another year. I've accepted it, to be honest. It seems a bit annoying. We are struggling with it, aren't we? Get him, will up your rep go up. If we get Edison, our rep will go up. Yeah, if we sign bigger rep players, it will actually help. I'm a big fan of him. What did he say about it? Wants assurances regarding his playing time. And Hertha Brazil would consider him a more important player. He desperately wants to join Hertha Brazil. Right, this is good. The bright lights of Berlin or Leicester. I know which I'd choose. Yeah, right? Come on. Come on. Right, he does want to join us, though, it seems. I have Mo Salah this season. Now he thinks he can't be competitive. Right. You can also assign higher ups to scout. That used to mean something. Oh, does it? Really? So if you, like, send your director of football to go and scout, Jan. Is that what you mean? I've not thought of it like that before, actually. That is interesting. Okay. I think he might still sign. I hope so, anyway. Let's see if we can get any of these done. We're chasing... They've negotiated for Dodo. Oh, hello. That's actually not terrible. That's 27 million up front. If we can negotiate this down a little bit, that's not a... It's not terrible for a really good right back. Use Bielsa, who's a scout for me, as a performance analyst. That's funny. That's a really good right back. Let's see if we can put it down slightly. I might even put this up. It's profit as well. Like, this is a big... Are we going to make a profit on this? If this comes out at £80 million, are we going to make a big profit on him? And if it's percentage of profit, I think I'm all right. Like, if we sell him for 100 million, really what we're considering is 25%. It's 5 million that will be given to the team if we sell him for 100 million like this. And he's also 26. I think we should put this... I think we should use the percentage of profit to drive the price down. I hate doing additional clauses. Do you reckon make it 50? I hate it because, like, I also know that the Twitch chats always hate this because I use them quite a lot because I'm like, do you know what? If you end up selling them, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. And we get the player now, which could be vital and so much more valuable than not having him. But some people run a very tight ship with their finances. As you can see, this stream is not the stream for running a tight ship with the finances particularly. But, yeah. I think we could use that to get the price down. I wouldn't go as high as 50. Would you go to 40? Going on 40, because that can bring this down, which is what I kind of want to do. That's 72 million. We're close. We are so close. They still want quite a lot in future things there. 22, 27 after 3 and 10 after appearances. 27 after 3, 10 after appearances. That seems like... He wheels, he deals. They're going to want more than that, I think, Ollie. They just... They negotiated what I just offered, so I think they want more than that. That was pre your offer. Yeah, I knew it would be. So they want apparently more than that, don't they? Maybe I can do a bit more here. What about that? They want 10 more million after international appearances and more there. Their offer's going up each time, which seems a bit harsh. I think 80 million's a fair price for him. Make it an offer, not suggestion terms. He might kick off. I'm doing that. I think that's a good offer as well. Let's hope he kicks off when they reject it. If they reject it. Because they didn't actually reject that, did they? They negotiated it. Oh, yeah. Did I not declare interest in him? You're right. Let's get him to kick off. Oh, God. I've just... Hello, everyone. I clicked that accidentally. My bad. Oh, my word. Dortmund have offered for Bruno. And then loads of bids for Mahmout Demir. Right. Declare interest in... you. Let's think about what this is. I am streaming. Welcome in, Vike. How are you? Sinks, hello, buddy. He wheels. He deals. I try to. Are you interested yet? None. No interest from Marquinhos either. Any interest from anybody good? That is a terrible offer. Did he want to talk to them? I didn't check. You can go to any of those. That's fine. I wouldn't get rid of Bruno unless it was worth offer of 85. It was for 18 or something. It was terrible. Believed to be interested because they're able to offer him continental football. That's more like it, isn't it? Extremely keen on the move. Believed to be encouraging his advisors to be willing to discuss terms if and when appropriate. Good. Right, Nicky wants to ask me about this. I'm a big fan of him, I've told Nicky. Losing my 20-year-old homegrown at Club Wonder Kid because Jose, in his second stint at United, decision to pay his release clause. Oh, Hodsey. You've been Jose'd. You've been Jose'd. He probably won't play him now. If this is the FM that I know and love, he'll go there and he won't play any matches. And you'll be like, just why? Why? He's on the hook. Reel him in. That's a fish. I don't know. It sounded a bit like a whip there, but it was a fishing rod I was going for. It was very whip-like though, wasn't it? Right. We're on the move. We're moving. We're grooving. They're negotiating. Bloody hell, they want a lot of money for him. I think I'd rather put this up and that down. Should we go to 45? That is a lot of money now. That is a good offer now. Do I do a really bad offer and get them to reject it? How much will that actually help? Do I offer... Will that ruin it? If I offer like 25 million and then they reject it, do you reckon he kicks off? Does it actually help us, though? Again, offer, not suggest. Yeah. You won't make a profit on him anyway. 50%. Yeah. He's listed. Yeah, he's listed by request. He was already that before, though. I don't know if it makes a lot of a difference. That happened to a CB I had at Marseille. I've since brought him to Hertha in his class. Yeah, it does happen all the time, doesn't it? He won't kick off unless it's a good offer. Okay. If the offer's too bad, they won't kick off. Shall I offer this then? They keep negotiating. Shall I make it non-negotiable? And then they'll have to reject it. So that is a good offer now. And it's non-negotiable. Should we go with that? And he might kick off. And if not, they might accept it anyway. That's probably the best thing to do, right? Worst thing, I had a chance to offer him a new contract. He's about to kick up a stink, which likely would have removed or up the release clause. I've played myself. Hodsy. Make it public. Yeah, how do I... Making it public. Where do I make it public on here? Do I go into the offer more? I don't know how to make it. Is it in the view? Oh, God. Nearly did that. Where's view offer? Oh, there. Yeah, I knew you had to click into something. I was trying to struggle to find that. Is it on here? There's no deadline. I give them a deadline as well, actually. Whatever you offer first, £50. They say they want 100 million. They'll always meet halfway. Okay. Yeah. That's the negotiation sort of thing, isn't it? Make offer. Can I make it public in here? I think it might already be public, which is why I can't make it public. Right? I'm just going to do it. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. I've done it non-negotiable. So let's see what they say. They might straight up reject it. They might just accept it. We're kind of strong-arming them a little bit here, aren't we? I like it. We don't usually do this. We're usually like, whatever. Yeah, we'll do it. How much do you want? We'll offer you double. Oh, things are happening. It has been... It's a bid from Luton. It's a bid from Luton. For Marcus Leonardo. If that was ever the marker to say we should probably sell him. I'm not sure he's at our level. I think this is it. We're going to accept a bid from Luton for him. Luton with the big money. Yeah, spending 15 million. We've also had... That is an awful offer. 7 million. Is his contract going out? He's got 2 years left on it. That is the worst offer I've ever seen. And he loves to go there. And he wants to move there, which is amazing. We've had a bid for a tidy, which is another one. Very weird. Hang on a minute. What did that say? No interest. That's good. He wants... No. Where are Luton in the game? I think they're in the Prem. I do think they made it... They are in the Prem. Is it their first season there? I think they were there last year. It's their first season in the Prem. They came second last year to Brentford and went up. How you doing, FM player? I hope you're good, my friend. Second time waking up now. Did you get up for the F1, buddy? They're probably like, you make bad offer Dodo, we'll make bad offer for Marco. Yeah, maybe. That might have been it. Severe trying to get as much money from you for Dodo, but they offer peanuts for Marcus Antonio. Yeah, it's because I tried to strong arm them. They were like, right, we'll strong arm him. That's a better offer. But again, we're getting lots of bids for our players. We're not going to accept that for Bruno. We didn't talk about Bruno Leipzig. Went back to bed when it ended. Yeah, fair enough. Luton are massive. Yeah. Apparently they are. Apparently they are in this particular universe. Just looking at these other players on here. Is there any that we should be looking at? Not particularly. Who's Veranda? Rodrigo Veranda. Again, unlikely to need to buy him. I woke up at 1:06. Good work. All good, Ali. No worries. When's Bruno's contract? In fact, check all contracts. I think we did check at the end of last season. I think we're good. We've got a couple that are next year. Teles is. We might need to think about. A Tidy probably needs a new one if we're going to keep him. Neto, we just gave him a 1-year contract. Teles is on a 1-year left contract. Everybody else, though, is at least 2 years. This guy, don't worry about. Ramon, I'm not too worried about. He can probably go by then. Do we give Frenchino Jr. another one? Give Ney one? Is Ney actually good? I don't know if he's got any potential, really. He doesn't really have any potential. So I don't know if we need to. Reject the German offers for Leonardo? We could reject the German offers for Leonardo. Who does he have offers from? Is he going to want to go to... Because Cologne are quite good, and we accepted them, didn't we? Yeah, Ney wasn't very good. He's got bids that we've accepted from Cologne, Bayer, and Mainz, and Luton. Do we kind of force him to go to Luton? You can't see that, can you? He said he was interested in Luton, right? It probably makes more sense rather than strengthening at least Cologne or Mainz, who have both finished quite high up, forcing Luton on a man. I know. Where did Bayer Leverkusen? Bayer Leverkusen finished 9th last year. I kind of don't think it matters too much. I think I'd rather make sure he leaves, I think. Also, was he any good? Have a tactic with no strikers, then you can use your number one tactic. Oh, you're talking to Rakia. Fair enough. What are restrictions like? They are absolutely open, FM player. You can register 99 players. So you can do whatever you want. Exactly. The other side is he may take points off Bayern. That's very true. That's very true. They've rejected it. Shall I talk to the board and see if the board will buy Dodo for us? Will that ruin everything? I'll stick to Scotland. Fair enough. No? He didn't kick up a fuss, which is a shame. I don't think so anyway. On his happiness. Oh, look. Well, this is before, though. I think this was before. Wants to impress me with his next performance. Unhappy the promise made to convince him to sign has been broken, which is why he wants to leave. Hoping to leave in the near future as well, look. Right, they've rejected that. That seems like a good bid for me. They want about 90 million overall, don't they? Is there anything else I can add here that they might want? They want anybody else? No, just Bruno and Marcos. This has never gone badly on stream. This is true. This is true. Should I just up it a little bit and offer it again, non-negotiable? Let's edge it towards 90. League goals? I suppose if we put league goals in, he's not going to score, is he? So we could put league goals in. If he gets, when he gets maybe not 10. Do you know what? Let's make it actually worthwhile and like a realistic slightly. There's an extra 2 million there if he gets 10 league goals, or when he gets 10 league goals. 50%. Yeah, I kind of don't like put him on pens. I kind of don't like when you scum it, like when you cheese it a bit. Like I could put 50 league goals and he'll never get them, but some things we do, some things I opt to do to not do sometimes. Before you bid again, you can have one of your players recommend the move. At least you'll be able to. Used to be able to. I think so. That's true. 50% of value up front if you can. Is that what you reckon? Yeah, up this so that we can kind of go to 36. I think this is a lot of money. I also agree, but he is very good. He's very good. Yeah, like the national caps for Germans. But Pav, your favourite thing in the world is the Peter Risdale thing. So, James, thank you for the follow. Lord Richaffer, Steve, Ugo, Frenzy, Matty. Loads of follows today. Thank you, buddy. Buddies, I should say, shouldn't I? Live the dream. Love the dream. I'm going to make that as an offer. Non-negotiable. See what happens. It is a lot of money. I do agree with you. A 5'5" fullback. Yeah, fullbacks are fine. Pocket rockets. If you think he's worth the money, you do it. I know what happens next year if we don't actually... We're not signing anybody that improves our first team. Unless we sign... Like, so far. Ian does hate this. And you know what happened? We finished third and we're off the pace last year. Bayern will get better, probably. I want somebody that comes in that makes us better, is the one thing. It might not be Dodo. If this goes too high and they keep rejecting it, did they just reject that again? Or was that... Did they just reject that one, or was that the last one? Do I still have a bid in? I don't know if it was now. No, we've still got a bid in. That's fine. They did. That is today, but that's at 11, and it's now 10. I think that was earlier. I think that was the earlier one. What's going on here? You want a new contract? Can I release you? Because I hate you. Why are you... I can't even do anything with you because you're in... What? This guy is so annoying. It's another one of that. Do you remember that really annoying guy? Discuss new contract. I told him he doesn't deserve it, and he said, fair enough. Yeah, this is true, Ian. My young squad is a year better. I did kind of think that as I was saying it. I did think that. You are correct. That is maybe something I should consider. I just want that one signing, though. I want the one signing to spend the money because it's fun as well. Maybe that's what I should say. How much did they say? Who's this? Caligari could be the centre mid option whilst covering right back. Yeah, weaken Bayern. How do we weaken Bayern? Who do we buy from them that's Brazilian? I don't know if they've got any Brazilians, actually, have they? I don't know. Dodo and Jobo. Yeah, Dodo coming in is good. Let's see what they say anyway. Let's see what they say. I've also just put that random guy into the first team squad for no reason now, haven't I? No offers for Mattia Bal. Can I release him? Yeah, that's what I needed to do. 55k in compensation. It's worth it. Goodbye. But this is a stream and we need narrative. This is true. This is true. Both ways. If we sign him, this is the narrative. And if we don't sign him, when we don't do very well, that's the narrative. I get what you're saying. Check if they have any Brazilians. Shall we see? Right, you've gone. Thank God for that. You are very interested. Look, even Diego Carlos at 32 is going to cost 30 million. So I don't think that's a. I don't think that's a goer. Bayern. Do you have any Brazilians? What am I clicking on here? They have got no Brazilians. Have they got any Brazilians in their under-19s? They've got no Brazilians. Pavio would like to move into channels. Shall we put that onto Pavio? Where is Pavio? Can I do it when you're in the under-19s? No, I can't discuss a trait. Not sure why. Oh, you're on holiday. You're back on the 7th. You're back tomorrow. Where are you? Where have you been? We love this losing 1-0 to 10-man Clyde in the 85th minute. Yes, FM. That sounds about right. 10 men OP. Thank you for watching, everybody, though. Thank you for being here on your Sundays. I hope you're all well. Lots of you in today. I do appreciate it. PSG have won the Club World Championship. Manchester to see the old man. I like it. Okay. Dodo offer accepted. Dodo offer accepted. Now, it's a £58 million offer, which rises to 90. It's big money. It's arguable that we might not be able to afford it, but we will when Leonardo goes, to be fair. This could be then our one big summer transfer, who is, I think he's very, very good. I think he improves us massively, but it is a whole lot of money, isn't it? It is a whole lot of money. Let's see. Let's see. He's going to want a big old wage. Star player. He's going to want about 115k. He wants 155k. I don't love that. And a sell-on fee percentage as well. Can we remove that? In fact, I need to remove that and exclude it. Money is a social construct. Exactly, cool Mama Flyboy. I'm muting and looking away. Fair enough, Ian. I think you absolutely should. That's fair enough. Can't wait for Leonardo to reject all offers and F the Dodo transfer. Could happen. He wants 9 million in a signing on fee. That is a yikes. Let's just repurpose that slightly. Hello, Philip. How are you? Unused one of those to make that much bigger. Clean sheet. Make that much bigger. And put this down ever so slightly. Oh, this is our biggest. This is a lot. Look at his expectations in the corner. Would need a higher wage than previously discussed in order to commit to your club. Than previously discussed, so higher than 150. So and no patience. What should I offer here? I don't want to mud this really, do I? I can add some things in here though, can't I? Higher than 120. Okay. So that's okay. 140. I think 140 is about where I want to go for him. 100. You reckon 150? I want a little bit of wiggle room because I think we'll get one. We'll get one negotiation. I peaked. I hate this. I'm so sorry, Ian. Up the appearance fee. Yeah, the appearance fee can probably go up. What should we put in here? Again, should we put the sell-on fee profit 5% just to have it in there? We might as well put it up to the 50% now because we've just we've gone all in on not selling him, have we? Team of the year things, I guess. We can put those in, can't we? Team of the year bonus. He might get team of the year. I hope he does. I hope he does. Van him with everything you have. Yeah. Top goal scorer bonus. Again, it's a bit cheesy, I think, Dim Donut. It's probably a good shout, but I find it a bit cheesy. If we win the league, which is what you're going to help us do, I'll give you £1 million. Imagine saying that to somebody. If you win us the league, I'm going to give you £1 million. When you actually think of it like that, it's a lot of money, isn't it? I was supporting Liverpool today until you said that stuff about Arsenal in your Discord, so come on City. Stevie, to just sort of balance that out, I think come on Arsenal or something, I don't know. He preferred Euros, would he? Okay, fair enough then. Spitting facts, Stevie, Spurs have top 4. To be fair, I did say that earlier, Phil. Nobody tell Ian what we've just done. Nobody tell Ian.
We've been offered worms.
And now we've been offered worms.
Put it towards the Dodo Fund.
Well, it's gone straight in there. Do you know what? Add clause, 100 bits on the end of here. Imagine you could do that. Love that. Soon there's going to be cryptocurrency on these. You'll be able to put crypto into your offer and stuff. Lenny Dog is around some ways in the other room, though. You never know, but it's... yeah, true. Lenny, nice cheap offer. Yep. Jeff Shee just tried to buy Filed, but failed on my save. Really, Ollie? That's amazing. That's amazing. Offer some Clates coin. Yeah, exactly. Right, Dodo is a done. That was good. That was good, wasn't it? Offer 3F and an ugly new gen NFT. Exactly, Isle. Exactly. It's going to happen at some point. Probably FM24, I reckon. Come back in top condition. Lovely stuff. How you doing, by the way? I hope you're good, my friends. Can't believe you've offered him Bitcoin to join. Time for Dodo to go to Germany. Right, let's do this. I did this the other day in the Plymouth save. I went through and did my whole conduct thing. Like set it all. It took ages because it was a bit of a mess. And then I clicked skip code of conduct afterwards. So enjoyed that. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's done that. Did all this and then clicked the wrong button to go out of it. Wake me up before you Dodo. Look, Leo's happy because we brought Alexandro in. Wasn't for that reason, Leo, but you can imagine it was if you like. Let's welcome the squad back. We've got our pre-season quiz. Are you ready? Well, reckon your sleep schedule to watch the F1, so now I've got to be productive while the sun's up. Feels weird. Yeah, I get that. I chose not to wake up. I hate that it resets every season. You're the only one to do that. Yep. Maybe I am. It was UCL, right? Look, this is our pre-season quiz. We've passed the first question. Next one. Aiming to reach the latter stages? Or was it... Give a good count of... I think it's latter stages. 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2. Pokal, was it to reach the final or the latter stages in this? I think it was latter stages in this, wasn't it? I don't think we've ever promised to make a final. Was it final? I don't want to promise to make the final. Oh, but we have made 3 finals in a row, to be fair. Well done, chat. Well done, chat. You're free for free. We won't make any promises. Code of conduct. That all looks fine. None of us are going out our way. They all look just content and reserved. You talk about winning, getting to finals. They're like, yeah. Actually, my year sixes do that. This is quite a nice thing. We do when we do our celebration assemblies on a Friday. You give out like a star maths awards and you give a maths award, an English award, and then an overall star of the week type award. Instead of clapping, they like you say, "Oh, this week we're going to give it to Bruno," and then Bruno comes up to collect his award, and the rest of the year sixes they all go. They just do thumbs up at each other. So I think we should bring that to the mainstream. Instead of, I think clapping's outdated now. I think thumbs up and a big smile should be the way to go. Some of them try and get really over the top to do it. And they're like, trying to like, you know when like you really want to answer a question and you're like that? They do that, but they're like proper standing up. That's weirdly wholesome, isn't it? Isn't it wholesome? But they're really happy for each other winning their the awards. I think it's really nice. Bruno, the Brazilian. Yeah. Player of the season. That's what this is happening here. When our player of the season awards handed out, they're all in the background going unless you change it to Dan thumbs up. But yeah, that's true actually. That is out of fashion now. Yeah, I think we should do thumbs up in the chat. If you like that as a move towards the future, I think you should all do a thumbs up in the chat. The world is moving on, exactly. I was promised to play youth and my players love it. That is the only promise I ever make. Yeah, I don't like making any promises. Do you give Star of the Week a nod of approval? Yeah, on the sly. All right. Like that. Well done, mate. like that. I don't have that emote. I think it's just an emoji, isn't it? I think it's just the emoji. Auto select. Auto select. Right, Dodo is incoming. We've spent all of our money on a position we didn't really need. And Leonardo is going to Mainz. As long as he's rejected Luton, which is wholly shocking. Slight nod might be better than the actual nod. Do you like a sly nod? Adios, Leonardo. You've been a fine servant. Does this mean we need another striker, by the way? What's happened with Morato? Oh, yeah. By the way, have we got enough money for this? Not in terms of wages. We need the Leonardo money to come in to finance this. And we still might be a little bit tight on it. Yeah, but when would I use a thumbs up in this stream? True, Ian, actually. You're right. You don't have that because you never use it. I get it. Is start of the week available to the highest bidder? Could be a good income boost. That's good, actually. It's a good point. Are we going to have enough money? I think we're going to be close. I think it's going to be close. Oh, well. Have we got anybody else that we can sell? Does everyone win Star of the Week at least once in a school year? Because that's how my primary school did it. It's kind of up to the teacher. Some teachers do that. I don't think I do. I do keep a log of who's had it so that I don't give it to the same people too often. But I don't make it so I go through and make sure everybody gets it. Ramon could go, but he's only 3 mil or something. Who else is not even anywhere near the squad? No one really. Lincoln, but I think we keep him just for options. Anyone in our under 23s that can now go? Anyone with any value in here? Oh, we've got this guy again. I need to sort out loans after this. After this, you're going to help me go through and work out who's going to go out on loan and who stays at the club, because that is going to be a bit of a job because we've got a lot of Brazilians to choose. No need to flex, Leonie. I once got Star of the Week for colouring a seahorse inside the lines. Woo-hoo! It was reception, but still it was year 9, but it was still a good moment. Paderborn worms or other are options. Yes, they are. Shall I ask if we can get another one? Do you reckon we can get another affiliate yet? We can ask for another affiliate. Should we try and get another one? Another German one would be really good. Hey, baby, what you wanna get to me? What season are you in now? It's season 5. J-Bax. How you doing, by the way? Welcome back. We have enough partnerships as it is. I'm arguing with him. All right. He said no. He said no. No point in giving the Star of the Week to someone undeserving. If the same person consistently performs, then I don't see why that shouldn't be recognised. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I tried not to... If there was only one that was really good, then they would probably get it every week. But there are usually multiple that I can rotate through, if that makes sense. It's all about managing morale as a classroom. It's a bit like FM. Life's pretty busy at the moment, but happy to catch the stream. I'm happy to have you here, J-Bax. Hope you're well, my friend. Or did worms go up? I don't know if worms went up. If they did, that would have been very helpful. It's something we should check. No, they did not. They did not. They're playing Bayern 2 in a friendly, though. And Wurzburger kickers. Messi getting man of the match every week at Barca. Yeah, exactly that. Morning, EJ. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, my friend. Right, he's off. You're welcome back anytime again. For a second time. You go, which means money comes in.
Oh, thank you.
And we see what we can do with it. J-Bax, thank you for gifting a sub over to Midju. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the assist. Leonie's on it with the assist bright and early there. Love that. Dealing with children and teachers very much like playing this game is an amazing line. Yeah. It kind of is, though, in some ways, isn't it? Do you have team meetings with TAs? TAs, they don't exist anymore. You never get TA. To be fair, we do have some, but I guess we do have team meetings. I do the weekly briefing for the top floor. Get to briefing, phase briefing, we call it. I do those. The TAs are there. I guess so. I basically read a list of the things that we did from the SLT meeting, but still. Right, he's gone. It gives us, in the coffers, 51,159,000 in wages. So that probably just about pays for it, I think. I'm only noticing that it's a gifted gift on the end of a Rigi. It is. It is. That assist is wild, isn't it? All right, gang, this is what's happening this week. Put your learnings in the chat if you understand. Exactly. That's how we do it. Is Mr. Stir still doing his flag football? He is. He's doing his after school club. They seem to be loving it. He had to take one of my the girls he chose from my class. He had to take them You had to take a group of them out at lunchtime to practice because they couldn't catch. So that was a good start. He is still doing it though, yeah. You can cash in on the sell-on clause if you're short. No, we can't. Oh, Danilo's on there now. That's a new one. We've got 1.3 mil for Danilo, actually. Do you remember him? Do you remember Danilo? He'd be a good DLP now, wouldn't he? As an option, he wouldn't actually be that good. There's an option. Actually, that's new, actually, that 1.3 mil. This one is for about 100k, so we can't really cash in on that. But yeah, we've got an extra mil there if we need it. Is there a way you give out the subject ones, like who answered the most questions of that subject? No, Stevie, not really. I'm not sure what you mean. For the award, you mean? Generally, someone who's tried the hardest, not necessarily done the best, but tried the hardest. It's all about effort, innit? Yeah, rather than that. Although sometimes we do a lot of assessments. It's year 6, so it's a lot of. We got sats in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So yeah, it's about a month actually. It's about the 10th of May. So they're quite soon. We do a lot of assessments, getting ready for that. Another bid for Caligari, which will be rejected. Another bid for a Tidy, which is going to be rejected. Another bid for Antonio, which is terrible. Derisory is what that is. No longer a weakness, apparently. What are you training now, then? End it? I don't know if I want to. Crossing is no longer a weakness. Well, I would argue that it is still a weakness, actually. Do level 6 still exist? No, it's all the way that you assess now. Who's chat star of the week? Yeah, we should do that at the end of the stream. Should we do a star of the week? And we look back on the week on a Sunday. We do a chat star of the week, and you have to nominate. You have to nominate a chatter in the chat to get the star of the week, and they get, I don't know, a VIP badge. I think we got a few of those. Antonio and Dodo back together. Yeah, it's true actually. Yes, that we can... Oh, and then we can all do the thumbs up. I love it. Yeah, Ian's never getting... No, I think Ian could get it. Connor, me already. That is a bold statement. Star of the weekend. Yeah, let's do a star of the weekend. We'll do the thumbs up. I don't know how we're going to decide who gets it, but I like it. It's whoever chats. In fact, we could do it. Whoever does the most chats. Because we can go and check it on Nightbot. Like, let me see who's chatted the most now. I like this. This could work. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's an issue, though, with this. There is an issue with this. Most hours in the chat. Most chats. Oh, God, Lee only has this. Wow, you'd be surprised. Top chatter, according to Nightbot. It's Ollie French. There's going to be a lot of stat padders, but the chat will keep moving. I like this. This works for engagement. Ollie French is our top chatter at the moment. 710 messages. He's destroying the opposition. Destroying the opposition. It's Pav in second, Leone third, Dan down in fourth. Ian, you're fifth. You're fifth, Ian. I don't know how updated this is. But you guys, you're slacking, the rest of you. Is this monthly? This is since the 4th of the 3rd. This is monthly, I think. I'm not even sure if you can change when you do that. It's just a thing that's on here. So, get in. Is it weekly? Oh, is that the 3rd of the 4th? Yeah, it's weekly. So is that the American months? Seeing as that's a week ago. Yeah, got you. I was looking at it in the English, the UK way, Isle. You've helped me out there massively. Yeah, that was a week ago, so it'll be weekly. I like it. So it's basically Star of the Week. It's Star of the Week. Can you do ever? I don't know if you can. How do I do this? How do I like... It's on the dashboard, but... I don't know how it works well enough. Commands, log... Is it logs? Chat logs. I can look at people's chat logs here. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I don't want to go and show anything that we shouldn't on here, but I'd have to look into it. The top command, by the way, keep spamming the page shot command. I like it. 5 times it's been used. Good work. I missed one stream, Keeney. Yeah, it's called spamming. Wow. Well, is it? There's a spam protection over here. Look. No recent timeouts. No, you know what? We're happy. We're a happy day here. Recent events coming soon. Okay. That's not something I did. Who's going to test the teacher? Yeah, I like it. Who's going to test... Well, someone got banned Thursday, I think. Because they're being an arse. No timeouts, just vibes. Exactly right. We check that, I reckon, at the end. And we do Star of the Weekend. You got some catching if you're going to catch Ollie, everyone. Ollie might have to get Star of the Weekend at this stage. Star of the Week. Star of the Week. We do it every Sunday. Remind me, all right? We skip isolation here. Yeah. Don't need it. Do we still have a few unban requests? Not even checked. As far as I've washed my hands with them. To be fair, I probably should check, shouldn't I? I'm letting him have it. Wow. We'll see about that. When it gets close to the crunch. This is the guy that I saw that looked actually quite good as a centre-back option. Did we just sign him if Morata doesn't happen? If he goes to Leicester, for example.
Okay.
I feel like similar people be winning every week. Well, people, we had this discussion, didn't we? Stand aside. He deserves the thumbs up. Handy Fuff and UT Law. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Thank you, Freddo. Thank you, buddy. This guy looks okay, doesn't he? As an option if we needed to. And there's Jobson. I guess if Dodo falls through or something, we go and get the youngsters from Bahia. And we go from there. Just seeing why that guy got banned. Twitch is a wonderful platform. It's very strange, isn't it? Very weird. Yeah, Stevie believes people who don't deserve it shouldn't get it. We've got a bid for Nay. Shall I just let him go? At least we get 30% of any profit if he goes on to do anything. Like, he's not terrible, but he's just not very good, is he? Kind of maybe just let him go. Handy, I started watching some of your FM videos on YouTube. I was amazed by your passion, how entertaining the videos are. Thank you, buddy. Someone upon the last videos of the Specimens wondering what tactic you're using on the Barca save. The Barca save tactics were... They were kind of weird ones that are on there. I think I put them on the Patreon. So they are on there, I think. But yeah, they were... I've not used them in anywhere else. They're kind of very... They are kind of... They're similar to these, but with players moved around everywhere.
Phil FM gifted a tier 1 sub to Handy for...
Thanks for gifting a sub to Handy as well.
224 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, buddy. I have a gifted for that. I love that. It's a really nice message. Thank you, Handy. Thanks for coming over from the YouTube as well. I appreciate that. And I appreciate, you say you appreciate my incredible work, but thank you for watching, because otherwise it is pointless, isn't it? I'm going to accept that, and I think we let Nay... Do you know what? We'll let Nay move on. Another bid for Bruno. That's actually a fairly big amount of money. 35 million for Bruno there. Does he want to go? No. Good. I'm glad he wants to stay. My resubscription didn't make a noise. Oh, did it not? Can I find it? Have you announced it yet? Refresh the stream. Refresh the stream, J-Bax, and you should get the option to share it. I think that's probably the issue. Because I got your gifted, and I've only just seen that you've got the sub badge. So maybe refresh the stream and then you can press it. Where's Lenny? Lenny! Lenny! Oh, you might be outside with Kat. She's just got to come home. Don't know. See if he comes in. Yeah, you probably just need to share it. Warwick, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. When we're at home, Lenny comes back perfectly when we're outside, like on a walk. When we're at home, he's like, I'm not getting up for this. I know what you want. You want to pick me up, and it's uncomfortable. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Max37 resubscribed X2. Ooh, I wasn't aware I was supposed to hit share.
There you go. We've done it. Thank you very much for the 2, J-Bax. I appreciate you, buddy. Right. It's my favourite resub, by the way. Do we lose today? Be honest. I always think we're going to lose, though. I always think we're going to lose. I had a moment, Phil, where I looked at the teams. I looked at the Anfield teams. I saw Curtis Jones started in midfield. I saw that James Milner started at right back. And then I remembered we've got Trent back. We're going to have probably Naby in there today or somebody in that midfield. Probably Henderson, actually, to be fair. That improves us. And Diaz is in. I was like, we win this. We win. We're better than we were when we played them earlier in the season. You win today as long as you keep 11 on the pitch. Do you reckon that's going to be an issue going down to 10? They have shown a little bit of ill discipline in big games. Like passion. Like Andy Robbo should have got himself sent off, etc. No, did get himself sent off, didn't he? Like, yeah, that's the thing. Yes, but City have John Stones. Yeah, that's part of the reason why we might win as well. Sometimes, isn't it? And then you woke up, yeah. Dodo is done. I need to register players, but we can do that afterwards. Dodo is in. It leaves us 21 million, so we definitely have enough for Morata as well. Yeah, the Mane one against City as well. That's true. It's really true. Like the early elbow, was that against City? Let's play City goal line clearance bingo. Who managed one today? Yeah, I think Laporte. Get in the van, Dodo. Ian, look away. Ian, look away. As a City fan, John Stone's has been that bad recently. Has been that bad or not? I rate John Stones. I like him. He does have it in him to throw one of those in, doesn't he? All right. John Stone, literally the third best centre-back in the league. No, I like him. Too much money. Difficult to argue that it was not too much money. But what a player we've brought in. I'm hoping he makes us so much better. Morato is also a done deal, and we can just do it. Morato and Dodo, 2 summer signings made. Are 3 summer signings that have now been made. I think the squad is better now. Get in the van. If you've got a van emote, you can use them now because we've just vanned 2 new players. Need Ridsdale on the soundboard. We really do. I need to do that, Pav. We live the dream. Stone would be a better holder mid than a centre half. Not sure. I reckon he could probably do it, but maybe not for City. Van. Good morning, chat. We're still in early July. What have we been doing for the last 2 hours? Chatting. Chatting. We made signings, though. At least we've done something. Morato's in. Dodo is in. Let's give them both everything they need to get themselves settled in, to onboard them. If you want to use some business talk. C+ for him. He's going to be a backup, though. What did Dodo get? B-. Overloaded with players who can play out from the defensive third of the pitch. We're overloaded with them. Let's give him support. And let's have a look at what our club looks like with these guys in. Can you still afford Jobson? We might be able to. We might not be able to. Do you know what? We are not far away from being able to afford Jobson as well. Have we been to any games this year? Yep. Been to a couple of Liverpool games. Going again next weekend. Not been to a Hertha game, if that's what you ask. But yeah. Is our Gabby boy still at the club? He is. He is, J-Bax. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a bit like Sanchez at Spurs, where you think you just need an experience next to him, and then you realise he's 25-year-old. Yeah. Oh, Calvin also went. He did, yeah. We sold Calvin too. Was right back really that bad with Caligari, Calvin, and Marcelo? We did sell Calvin, old dirty dog, to be fair. And our Gabby boy will never leave. Went to that little matter that went to the Carabao Cup final, yeah. I think I've been to 3 others as well. When I can, you know. I'm mainly here with you guys on a weekend. I'm literally here for the Gabby soundboard. Yeah, fair enough. Right, let's make this team. Let's actually pick, without restriction, best 11. Dodo starts. I thought I just registered him. Why is Dodo not registered? He is registered. Why was it not auto-registering him? That's really weird. Okay, fine. He's now registered. Yes, Philip. Next weekend, back to Wembley. Courtesy of Phil FM. Good doing business with you. I sent you the money, by the way. How lucky. I've been to Watford, Norwich and Palace this season. Nice. Dodo is terrible finishing. I wouldn't sign him in League 2. Dim Donut. Have you got a name change? Is this a name change? Dodo in then. That makes that... I like the stars. Alexandro picked as our best left back. We'd go with Tellez just because Tellez with the set pieces. But that's interesting that he goes in ahead of him. I like that. It means that we're good, really. Rodrigo as the striker? Probably not. Probably Angelo there. But that's probably the team at this stage. I think it looks quite nice. Some decent options here too then. Nay. Let's move you to the under-23s. Then, who do we loan out is the other thing, I suppose. Your partner logged in and changed it, so I can't change it back for 2 months. Got ya. Well, you're Dim Donut now. You're Dim Donut. Sandra and Dodo, 2 signings I'm happy about. Yep. The nationality column is a thing of beauty, except for this. The one blight on that. The one blight is the fact that Frenchino Jr. is from Germany. Still got Angelo wanted as well. Wake me up before you get Dodo. Did someone recommend signing Gabriel Menino? We looked at him yesterday and decided he's actually not very good. So I think the Menino thing might have just been put to bed finally. Maybe. All right. Is there anything else that we need to actually do in the market? Or do we see if we can sell a couple of little youngsters here and there, loan out our players, and then maybe see if we can bring in Jobson? After 6 months. Yeah. After 6 months, we've decided that Menino might not be a signing we need to make. Nay's going to go. Is anybody else on the way out? Had bids for a tidy. No, I don't think so. So, out of this first team squad, you've just seen me pick the team there with the best 11. These guys don't make the subs bench, but Savio I think we keep around. A tidy I think we keep around. Does Ramon go now? Left back, what are we looking at in terms of backups? Jolson is ahead of him. Do we have that? When does that guy sign? January. Marcelo can play there. He's either footed actually. Not sure I want to use him there. The Pereira guy comes in January, doesn't he? I'm just thinking, do we sell Ramon? I don't know. I don't really think it helps us with any money anyway, does it? We could maybe see if we could structure a deal for Jobson. I don't know if we'd even need him. Goalkeepers, we've got 4 basically that are okay. Right backs now we are kind of overloaded with Caligari and Dodo. Jolson who can play there. A tidy who can play there. CDM, Bruno will start there, but then we've got probably Adriel as our backup. Maybe Jolson as the other backup as well. He'll become a worldie. Who are you thinking about? The Jobson guy. I think you might be right. Because United want him. He's going to be really good, isn't he? We've also got then centre mid. Antonio Paqueta and Leo are probably my 3 main ones. Then Lincoln. Even Netinho. Are we training him there? Where do I train Netinho? Because look at him. We're not really talking about him enough, I don't think. What do I train him as? He's training as a cam at the moment, which I'm not sure about. The AP attack there? He's right-footed is the only thing. Compared to Jobson. All right. Is he on here? Yeah, there. Yeah, Jobson's better. Jobson's better, isn't he? He's quicker than him, though. Jobson needs a lot more money, though. But again, they're both really good. Inverted winger on the left? Yeah, I think you might be right. Should I get him training there so they can actually play there a bit? I think you might be right on that one. Do we play inside forward or inverted winger on that side? I think it's inside forward, isn't it? Let's do inside forward just because that's what we actually play and it's fairly similar. It's on attack, isn't it? Seems like every time you take someone down in the box, it's a pen in FM. Yep. That's basically a thing. Should we see if we can do Jobson with the 9 million we've got? And then I don't think there's anyone else we can really sell. What do they want? 15. 15.5 release clause. I think they're going to want the release clause, aren't they? Magazine, how you doing, buddy? Caligari is a CMDM. What's he like? Pretty good. He's just very well rounded. He can do everything. He's pretty good there. I can do it my way. I can do it. Put a loan back in. Yeah, we could do a loan back. They might accept that more then. See, they reject that. That is a much better offer. Would you not say that's a much better offer than offering 15 mil and just triggering his release clause and then they don't get a loan back? Would he become homegrown if he joined right away? Yes. He would, actually. I think we try and raise the 15 mil and get him in. That means selling 1 player. You? Could we sell you? Inflation, though, 7.5 in a year's time is like 2 Freddos. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe you? Gledson Ricardo? I don't think he's ever going to make it. Lincoln? He won't ever be it, will he, that Gledson Ricardo? What about this Eric Brendan as well? I think we need to loan him this year. He had to, although he is still here. Again, another one with great potential who could make it, maybe. I don't think there's anyone in the... Let me check the Hertha B team as well. I don't know why. I don't know if there is anyone in there, but... I mean, Kokota is actually worth 8 million. Do we free Kokota? Do you want to be freed, Kokota? Is the question here. Have you won the Bundesliga yet? No, Callum, not yet. Frustrating. Cardio's on, by the way. We'll have a little bit of extra volume. He's disgustingly good. He's really good. Someone in the same area as Dodo, perhaps? Yeah, Jan, I wonder if that's the thing. We have already sold someone from there, to be fair. Die out. Callum, thank you for the follow, buddy. Bullard, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in, guys. He's really good, isn't he? for an 18-year-old. If he's Brazilian, you'd be keeping him. Absolutely, but I don't think we're ever going to play him. But does he develop more and become more expensive? Yeah, we kind of loaned him to... He's kind of playing because he's playing for Hertha Brazil 2. Are they in the league now? They're still not in a league, Hertha Brazil 2. Ask board for Jobson. That's actually not a bad shout. That's actually not a bad shout. I think we loan this. I think we loan Kokota again, though. I think we get him to become a really good player and then sell him for big money. Let me go back to Jobson. Interact with board. Which one do you reckon we go for? Can I revoke my German citizenship? I'd love that to be a thing, yes. Yeah, true. Send him to Brazil for a few years and then he can play. I know. I don't think it works, though. I don't think I can. 1 or 2. We could achieve great things if we're able to sign Jobson Santos Santana. Oh, so we've got differing. First one, or... So Ollie says first one, Isle says the right one. Really mean business. I don't want to go against either of those two people. Both very respected views of mine, but Ollie does usually get them right. I think I'm going to go with Ollie. Let's do the first one. Achieve great things. It's not clear would represent a significant improvement. And it's for that reason we're reluctant to accept this request. Do I go for insist or lack of ambition? Implore you to reconsider or lack of ambition. I don't think it might not matter. First convince. This one. Only get better. Oh, that's a really true, actually. You become a key player before very long. You're hardly enjoying a strong season. We haven't kicked off yet. We haven't kicked off the season yet, Jer. Mate. 0 games played. What? A manager under some degree of pressure? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Jer? It's hard to argue with you because you are the chairman here, but what?
Yeah. Girl, you looking better than the photos. Need more of your time, so I'm watching you in slow-mo.
Well, that's not gone well.
Busy schedule, but it doesn't really matter when it comes.
That's not gone very well, has it? Under some pressure. B minus. Is it because we sold Calvin? Is it because we sold Calvin? I like how long it took you to read the shots fired there. Yeah, I didn't read it because I wasn't expecting it. I thought we got on well, Chair. Check the job security. Secure. We're fine. Manager performance. What are you upset with here? The board believe your performance in the transfer market has been satisfactory. That's it. They're pleased, allegedly. Yeah. What are you talking about? The board are pleased with your management of the team. You are under some degree of pressure. Who would be a football manager? Who would be a football manager, right? Well, you haven't won anything this season. This is true, Jan. This is true. Narrative, Ali. Sal Ramon, I think we might have to. Jay doesn't talk to other directors. Apparently not. He's also said he's scaling back his investment in the team. Come on, Hans. Hans, you need to sort him out. Look at the board of directors. How could this lot hate me? Imagine that lot hating me. Look at them. If you know this channel, you know that this lot would never hate me. Dirk, Igor, Jer, Bruno, Hans, Violet, and Yambo hating me. Imagine. Imagine these lot turning on me. Request more money just for Bants, shall we? Can we actually as well? I can increase next seasons. Can I actually do anything else on here that would help? Shall I say buy a new stadium now? Let's just see what they say. You left Violet. Wow, maybe this is why. She's getting her long revenge here. Managing Director Peter Hansgruber. Love that. Love that. Just sell someone. We don't really have anyone to sell. Gledson Ricardo? Shall I offer him out? He's not going to make it, is he? Annoyingly, we spent 4.8. I thought it was more than that. That's fine. If we can get 6 or something. Yeah, we should probably sell someone. Ricardo and Ramon. I'm just a bit concerned. I guess we've got his third choice now. Let's offer him out. He's also only got a year left on his contract, doesn't he? He can go. Anyone in here that also has a bit of value? Kid is very highly valued now. Did he go on loan last year? We'll loan him again to a club in Germany, I think. In fact, let me do that now. I think he should probably go out on loan, shouldn't he? Might push you through to trigger his release clause. Yeah, exactly. If we sell those, we probably have 15 mil to buy him, don't we? Can I do... exclude foreign clubs. And then anyone in Germany can loan kid. That's fine. Anyone else in here that could... Marcelo, does he need a loan? He was here last year. Didn't... Oh, no, he was loaned. We might as well loan him, though. Oh, actually, he can still become homegrown at club, right? Because he's 18. I kind of want to... What do we even make him become, by the way? Yeah, he might get a Bundesliga loan. I hope so. He's a 5'10" centre-back. What do we make him become? CDM? A left-back? He's either-footed. What's he stronger on, actually? He's slightly more right-footed. Could be a great inverted wing-back, couldn't he? Quite like that. But I wonder if we make him a defensive midfielder. What's he missing from defensive midfield? He's got 9 passing. But he's only 18. Could it work? Utility man. Yeah. Decent right-back. It's just the crossing. I guess right-back or left-back. It's not, is it? That's Heightis. He can play centre-back at 5'10". He's only got 10 jumping reach, though. A no-nonsense fullback, but he's not great. Well, he is great. He's just not quite a position, is he? Train him as DM. It gives you fullback cover. He kind of already can play these, can't he? So we might as well train him at DM. He's accomplished on both sides, so you're right. A bit like you're doing with Jolson. Yeah, you're right. Let's do that. I didn't realise he's actually familiar on both sides already. He's a very good utility man for the future, to be fair. Let's train him as the playmaker, so hopefully that trains his passing a bit. Dives into tackles. Can I just, like... How do you get rid of a trait? Is it the same thing? Like to start him to stop throwing himself into tackles. I don't think it'll work, but we can try it, can't we? Okay. Let's have a look at what else we've got. I suppose we should do a bit of loans. They've got another centre-back here, Van Tur. He doesn't have much potential, so he's loan listed. Let's just offer him out to, again, a German team, see if anybody will take him. A very poor idea. Cheers, coach. Thank you. Additional focus on crossing. The thing is, Dirty Dog, is crossing will never improve. They just don't, do they? Crossing, you could train a player for 20 years on crossing, and I don't think they'd go up an attribute. Like, go up 1 on an attribute. Jose Antonio. Was he the one who just randomly ended up on the bench for us once, and I didn't know who he was? I think so. These guys are a bit... These guys can just have a loan, but... They're not... I'm not sure they're going to make it necessarily, these ones. So I don't want to put them to Paderborn, but I'll just offer them out for a loan. Offer to clubs for loan. Oh. You have to do it individually so that they don't go to another country. That's a shame. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Bruce 17 resubscribed X17. Well, the last 17 months have flown by. Hope you, Kat and Lenny are doing well. Keep up the good work. Up the worms, I mean Hertha.
Up the
Much love,
worms.
plates less than 3.
Thank you, Morgan.
And
Thank
now we've
you
been offered
for the
worms.
17 months. What a guy. We appreciate you, buddy. I think, chat, we should do some thumbs up for that. Thumbs up. Thank you, Morgan. Appreciate you, dude. New phone has an alert called Dobby. If it's not the phone saying Dobby's a free elf, then I'm going to be extremely disappointed. I don't even know what that means. Worms. Thank you, though, dude. Appreciate you. Hope you're all good yourself. I'm very well. Right, let's offer this guy to Cowaway. It's actually all right. He's wanted on a loan or two. He's not bad himself, is he? Potential's not too bad either. Did he go on loan last year? He went to Paderborn and didn't play. Well, let's see if we can get you to a club where you're going to play. Important player. Not foreign clubs. I don't need you to pay wages. That's fine. You're not a... No, I like Harry Potter. Yeah, I like Harry Potter. I like Dobby. I like the Dobby thing. I knew what you meant. I was just distracted by the resub, I think. J-Bax, that's all. I like Harry Potter, though. I love it when people say that I look like him. Love that. What? Why are you Slovenian? Why are you Slovenian now? Do you know what you've done? Do you understand what you've done, Marcus Tavares? Do you know what you've done? That's it. You've signed your... I was going to say you signed your death warrant. That would be slightly reactionary. You signed your exit papers though, haven't you? Exactly. He's dead to me now. Right. There's some money. There's some money. 1.7 to 1.2. Get out. Did I miss any signings, Skilly? In half an hour? Probably not, no. Interesting that he was born in Malaysia. Was he actually? That's cool. He's born in Malaysia, half Brazilian, and is now Slovenian. I don't know when that happened. We need to keep an eye on that. If any of our players turn Slovenian... Daniel's Polish! Hang on a minute. Another one! They're all changing nationality. You get out. Get out. What's happening here? They're all changing. Oh, God. I was going to get upset with Nana Arthur. I was going to get upset with Nana Arthur there, but he's always been Ghanaian, so that one's fine. I'm less upset about that one. They're all betraying us. Let me just check that none of our Brazilians down here. Morgan, you're still Brazilian. Well done. Patati, well done. Pavio, you've always been German, which is a shame. Okay, I think we're all good for the rest. What about our B team? Have any of them turned away from us? Release Nana, save some money. Is there any money? Just because he's a rival to your goalkeeper spot. He's on 575k a week. To be fair, he should just go, shouldn't he? This is a bit of a diplomatic incident. It is, isn't it? We have got an American ally, yeah. What, one of them or two of them? I think we have. Yeah, we're just one. We've got Kyle Moore came through our intake this year. This year he came through. The sheer lack of gratitude is shocking. Yeah, sorry, Nana Arthur. Just released you there. Just heartless, wasn't it, really? In my opinion, sell all Brazilian left backs except me. Yes, including Alex Telles. Not sure that's going to happen. But, yeah. One's plenty. The sheer too many Germans. We have a mutiny on our hands. To be fair, they must be looking at it like, I'm never getting in that Brazil team. Have you seen how many we've got at our own club? Never mind the national team. Look at the potential though. This is someone to check. Marcelo has massive potential. He's the one we're just becoming a right back, right? Werder Bremen want him on loan. A Bremen in the... Can I click on that? A Bremen in the Bundesliga. They're Bundesliga 2. Did I offer him? I think I did, didn't I? But yeah, he looks good. He looks all right, doesn't he? Right, those are those ones. Are there any of these first team players that I should be offering out for loan? I've offered a transfer for Gledson Ricardo. Don't think anyone's going to want Alexandro. No, I don't think so either. Savio, I think he stays for this season, doesn't he? Ramon, we've offered out already. Now Netinho and Eric Brendan. Do I get a loan for Eric Brendan? Again, big potential on him. Will be homegrown if we just keep him. No updates on goalkeeper yet, no. Bye-bye, Paqueta, in my opinion. I don't think so. Hello, William. How are you? I think continue. Let's continue and see what happens first. Right, goodbye, Nanny Arthur. Asking price for Ramon. What do you think your asking price should be? 775k. Fine, whatever. I think we just keep them to make them homegrown. I think I agree. Right, we've got some loan bids for those players I offered out. Van Ter. Squad player, squad player, squad player. I don't love that, you know. If they're going to go, they might as well be playing football. Otherwise, we keep them and make them homegrown at club. Should I reject those? Like, squad players for Bundesliga 2 teams? I'd rather not. Let me offer him out again where I make it important player. Or regular starter's fine. Make it that. What's the most ordinary Brazilian name you've come across so far? There's Fred, Joe, etc. Have we had a Dave, Derek, or a Steve yet? We had a Daniel. That was one we had. We have a Morgan, but that was a rename, not Flo. Yeah. The squad and no wages, so no point. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Newerton, regular starter. We take that one, and it's for Bremen. You can go there. That's fine. Cowway, regular starter for 1860. That's fine. I'll reject that one. Tavares, I mean, there's 500k there for him. Which one's better? Top one. Oh, that's 675. It's more money now. We want the money now, don't we? He wants to speak to Maribor. What he prefers Maribor anyway. We'll do that. How good is Newerton now? I feel like he's been around for ages. Yeah, I think we got him first season or something, right? Maybe not first season. He has been here ages. He's kind of meh. To be honest, he's not actually terrible. That's like a very good rating for the first team. He's not far off first team level according to this. Like, he's all right. He's just not going to be amazing, is he? He has been here for a while. He's had how many loans? 2 loans already. He could become a decent player. Was going to be a wing back at one point, wasn't he? I think so. Did we retrain him to there? Yeah, I think that was us retraining him to there. He might still be training there. No, he's not. Not anymore. Take the money. Take the money and run. Right, you're less upset now. That's good. We're not going to get much for Ramon. We need a bid for Gledson Ricardo. Otherwise, this isn't happening. Otherwise, where do we get our money from here? Yes, Sai guy. It is. Take money for the Jobson train. Yeah. Does Bockel need a loan? He's going to be homegrown at club, but didn't really do much for us, did he? Don't know. The existence of Newerton presupposes the existence of an Alderton. It does actually, doesn't it? Yeah. He's a real life player as well, though, so maybe that's even more likely for that to be a thing. Newerton not going to make it, no. I don't know if anybody buys him, though. And I think if we get more money for him, even in a year, we can get this extra million as well here, can't we? Remember, for Danilo. There's 1.5 mil there for Danilo. Takes us to about 11 mil, just under. I'd give him a new deal as he's up at the end of the season. Oh, is Newerton up at the end of the season, is he? Where did I put him in here? He is. I think we should give him a new deal. Does he want one? This isn't quite taking the money as Pav wants, but I actually think he's probably good enough. I'd sell him if get 2 million. Well, we only signed him for 2. That means we make a loss on him. I'll just put a yearly wage rise in there. Didn't really want to do that, but oh well. It's only on 6k. It's going to be about 5 years before I even notice it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. I guess not. I don't want to, though. No offers for Kid. Doesn't feel like... Oh, he's not interested in them. Also, no offers for these guys. Okay. Tavares. We can actually... That's 800k for him. Can we get maybe a bit more now and a little bit less in the future? I don't even need that. 900k. I mean, it's going up. Kind of want a bit more now, though. I just want the 700 now. This is over small money, but they've cancelled it. I've already accepted 2 for him anyway, haven't I? You want more money now than the offer you've accepted? Yeah, exactly. That's why I was trying to get it up to 700 because we accepted 600, I think, for him before, wasn't it? Bid for Caligari from Sevilla. He isn't interested, so I'll reject it. We've got a nay offer. Buyback price of 7.5 I like. I don't think we ever will buy him back. Do we get this to 100k? I know it's nothing, is it? But let's do that. Sevilla need a right back. I wonder why. Yeah, I don't know. Why do they need one? More suited for playing for these. We could make them play. They play for Hertha Brazil. Do you know what? If they play for Hertha Brazil, Hertha Brazil 2, do they still get homegrown at club? Because technically Hertha Brazil 2 are a separate team. Do you know what I mean? If I send them to Hertha Brazil 2, do they still get homegrown at club? I know it might sound weird, but I'm wondering if it does still. I'm a bit concerned that it doesn't. I also need to make that. Probably that now. They should, but FM can be weird. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like Kokota, shall I check on him? Depends on the affiliation link. Can I see on his... Actually, he came through the youth academy, so that one won't count, actually. So if we check affiliates, we've got... May move... The clubs share the same board. Does that help? same kit, same division will terminate it. They move freely between them. Doesn't really say anything about it, does it? The way around it could be to keep them at the club and make them available for them. I don't know if you can. Can I do that? Can I make them available for the B team? That is a good way of doing it, I suppose. If I go to Brendan. I can make them available, to be fair. I think same board makes them homegrown. Yeah, I wonder that. Hopefully. Go on them and check the homegrown status. The thing is, I don't think I've got anyone in the B team that didn't come through the youth academy. And if they come through the youth academy, they're already homegrown, aren't they? Happens with Barca players as well. Okay, then I think it's okay. I wouldn't want to do it and then like realize after a while that we've ruined it for a couple of players, you know? It should do though, right? These all came through the youth intake, so I think they're all going to be homegrown fully already. Club trained. Yeah, he's already homegrown. Look, because it's separate on here. Club trained at Hertha Brazil 2 there. He becomes homegrown on there. Does that mean it's an issue? I wouldn't risk it. Shall I move a crap player there and see if it helps? I guess what we can do is, if I send there one now, we could test it and see whether his days go down on here. Someone who's not homegrown. Because, yeah, you see what I mean? It's a bit weird. Send Nay there. Yeah, if Nay's going to leave anyway. Nay's looks like this. He's got 704 days left then. Why is there 2 on there? Oh, there. That's the 15 to 20 on the 0 to 21. Is that one homegrown at... What's the difference between those? Why is there 2? Is that if he comes through the youth intake, I suppose? Yeah? No, you can't do that. If I send him to Hertha Brazil 2 then, we need to see whether his 704 days left go down. One's for Europe, yeah. It'd be nice if they could clarify that on here, wouldn't they? If I send him there then, we need those 704 days to go down. 704, 9, 10. Thank you, Ollie. If you remember that, I now send you to... Can't even move him there. I need to move him to the senior squad. And then I need to go continue a day. Actually, that doesn't help, does it? Can I move you now that he's in the senior squad? I can't even move him there. Do I need to continue a day before I can move him there?
Okay.
Right, we might need to do the days again, Ollie. I think it's... Oh, is it because he's on the move? Oh, is he actually moving already? Oh, yeah, it probably is. We need to choose a different player then, don't we? Who's not going to make it from here? Salvandi, he's nearly out of contract. He is out of contract, but that means I can move him, though. Right. Is he... Oh, he's 21, though. Does that make it not work? I need them less than under... I need them under 21, don't I? Maxon. This one should work, right? He's out of contract, but you can still move them there. He can be moved to it. His current is this. Someone write this one down instead then. 720 days left. 1,040 days left. Is that Gary's son? What, Gary Maxon? 720, 1,040. Let's move you to the Hertha Brazil squad and continue a day. I need to just announce these guys. And then Hertha Brazil 2 should come up there, but the Hertha one should also go down, shouldn't they? Good testing, everyone. Good testing, this. Incredibly dry content for some people, but thank you for being here. Right, we've gone through a couple of days, so they should have gone down. Doesn't matter if we go more than one day, does it? Gary's son. Gary's son. Max son. I like who you've done. Right. I go to here then. Maxon's there. It's not even on there. What does that mean? That's gone down. They're the same numbers though, aren't they? I think they are linked because those are the same numbers. So he needs 719 days left on the Hertha Brazil 2 one. They must be linked then, right? That one hasn't gone down though. One has, one hasn't. Looks like it's linked. Why did the second one not go down? Transfer him back. Yeah, if I transfer him back now, good idea. He should then bring him back. It should, if that stays at what, 719, 1040. So if it stays at this, then it should be linked. Wait, go on the I for both. I can do it afterwards. Oh, he's gone. Ibanez went to Newcastle. What wage they put him on? 205k a week. Christ. Okay. Dodo doesn't look so expensive now, does it? He's so good, though. I just clicked on Brazil. He's so good, though. That's a shame, but oh well. We knew he was going to go there, didn't we? Let's see on Maxon.
Follow me. Okay.
I don't think I continued a day, did I? But it's gone back to Hertha, Brazil. I think they're linked. I can't go on the eye on them, Ollie. There's no eye on them. There's an eye above them, so it's linked. Nice. Okay, so we can send them there. I think we can safely send them there. Just because for some of these, that'll be actual playing football, won't it? They're quite a low league, but at least they'll be playing football, so it's good to know. It doesn't actually make much difference now because they're so low. I don't want to send all of our good players there anyway. Although it means that they should get promoted, shouldn't they? He wants a new contract. Does he? Let's see if Tellez can fix it. If not, new contract for Caligari. No longer wants one. That's fine. All right, we haven't had any bids. We need to make sure we try and get some bids for like Gledson Ricardo. I think the move freely line means it's same club effectively as long as the affiliation exists. I think you're right. And the same board thing, it doesn't explicitly say it, but the move freely thing should mean that's the closest to it actually saying it, isn't it? You're right. Move freely between them without changing any registration rules, I think, is the implied meaning. Hello, Lazar. How you doing, buddy? Good training from Ollie French Jr. Praise your training as well, Leo. Well done. Well done, Bruno. Remember Darwin? I remember Darwin, yeah. From when we talked about him yesterday. I do remember. Hertha Brazil took Kakota. Come on, my friend. Did he get a hat-trick yesterday, did he? Nice. Nice. Always rated him. Always rated him. What's the Sunday takeaway? Don't say that. We had a curry last night. Basically, because I took over the whole kitchen for about 8 hours making hot cross buns, that there was no way of cooking anything, so we had to get a curry. So that's it. If you want to get a takeaway, then just make hot cross buns all day. What curry? What was mine? I don't know, actually. Kat ordered it. I think it was a dansak. Kat had a dansak. Mine might have been like a masala or something. I don't really know. It was whatever we ordered last time we went. We just ordered it again because it's the same place. I like a Rogan Josh, but I don't think they do one. Dansak is really nice. It wasn't fish. It was veggie. It was actually just veggie. Dansak is nice, though, yeah. This one's really spicy from this place. I don't think mine was that one. There you go. Fish curry is nice, though. I won't hate anything against that. If you've not tried a proper, like, Kerala fish curry, try one. And I will die on that hill. Bangosh, by the way, thank you for the host. It didn't pop up, but I appreciate you, buddy. Sagosh. I don't think I've tried that. Love a fish curry. There you go, Ian. That's the way to get your star of the week in the chat. Not FFS, the fish curry. Leonie, have you tried one since we've had this conversation? They are delicious. Delicious. Okay. Mr. Wadjam, thank you for the follow. Right, we need to find money. Do you have any interest in no teams have interest in you? Only recently signed. It wasn't that recent. You've been here for like about a season. We had this conversation my first week here. We did. Unmod her, give her detention. You don't eat fish. Oh yeah, we did have that conversation, to be fair. We did. Yeah, you're right. JD, thank you for the follow. But you can't really complain about it, can you? Fish head curry in Singapore is elite. Ooh. This head thing does kind of scare me a bit. When I was in Sri Lanka, fish curry is on the breakfast menu. Pav, love that. Love that. Are you still on the loan list? You are. I'm going to take a tidy off the loan list. Loan status is no available status. I actually want to try that, Ian. Merch masala, Rogan Josh. I love a Rogan Josh as well. I need to try that. It's not too far away. Where are we getting this 5 million from then? Where are we getting this? To be fair, oh no, I can't. Where are we getting our 5 million from? Can I loan him? Is he still on here? Could you loan him with a future fee? Because sometimes they do accept that. You do want to try one. Try it, Morgan, and let me know your thoughts. Breakfast curry. Google Penang transfer road roti canai. That's breakfast of the gods. That sounds nice. I often get that in a tikka and then mix together. Really? Ooh, I like that as an idea. I like that. Kat ordered 3 rice yesterday as well, because she was going to order 1 rice to share, and I said no, I want one. I want a whole one. So she put another one on, but she didn't edit the first one she already had on, so we had 3 rice, and I was in dreamland. I think there's one left though, to be fair, because that is too much rice. I won't hate on it since I do love a king prawn curry. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's concentrate finally on selling some players there to make this money. I don't know who we can sell. We've got value on these players, but I don't like 1 million at a time. We might sell them and still not have enough, which is kind of frustrating. Very much a keema. What naan did you get? Peshwari. I love a Peshwari naan. All this curry talk is making me hungry and it's nearly time for bed. J-Bax, just live a little, I reckon. Tavares is off for 600k. You're on loan. You're on loan. Oh yeah, we got spineless energy on the shirts. Look. We also, this is a nice thing that you might not realise, we also play at the spineless Olympia Stadion. That's a nice little touch, isn't it? Berlin. So, oh yeah, the branding's there. I might get a drive through Mackey's. That does sound nice. Fun story. I get pelters from my mates. I always make my own rice instead of ordering it from getting a takeaway. They rip me for it, but why would I buy something I have in the house? Oh, it's just... Do you like put a lot of... Do you like make... Do you put like spices in it and stuff? Do you make it like... Or is it just boiled rice? Or do you have... Or do you get boiled rice when you get a takeaway? So I usually get like a pilau or an egg fried. This is a weird one. I like an egg fried rice with an Indian. Is that weird? I feel like that's... I feel like people would get upset with that, but it's delicious. So live your life, innit? I have naan too, though. Yeah. Who's rice? Keema at home. Bit odd of a combo. It is a bit odd, but it tastes delicious. So again, try it. I love an egg fried rice. It's a, well, the Indian ones are slightly different to the Chinese ones as well, to be fair. They are slightly different. It's not quite the same egg fried rice. Yeah, anyway. Try it. Another one. I don't know how to get Jobson, because I don't think we're going to get a bid for Gledson Ricardo. Why are we talking about rice? Not sure, Alex Fish, but your name is very appropriate for this conversation. Poppadom dips are crap. I get annoyed. Yeah, that is upsetting. Score prediction today. 2-1 Liverpool. Don't ask me if that's a head or a heart prediction. Were they loaning me? No. One show. We can do about 10 million. I actually feel sick. Sorry, Ali. Why? All good, J-Bax. I'll catch you soon, buddy. Oh, you don't want to watch the game. I know. I'm hating the idea of it. Oh, the Mint Raita type one. That needs to be nice. That does need to be nice, Pav. Which one is that up the road? You need to tell me which one it is, because when I go home, I can actually try it. I'm going to upset him. Are United still in for him? I kind of don't want to declare interest because United are in for him, but should I? Flute is really nice. Okay, I don't think I've tried that. I don't know where that is. You excited, are you, Jalbu? I'm just terrified. I'm just terrified. Don't want to watch it. Sounds awful. The restaurant. Okay. Do I declare interest in him or not? I don't like his physicals, but you've told me they're going to improve, so I believe you. By the way, your fish and chip shop. My one. Is that a question? Which was renamed? Right, yeah, I know the one you mean. Yeah. Having said that, I think it ends 2-2. You're very much like the Anfield game, Ali. Yeah, I wonder if a draw is kind of like hands shaken sort of thing. I don't know. City take a draw, I think, as well. But yeah. Your boy Reese, thank you for the follow, buddy. Got award for best chips. Did it? Get in. Love that. Love that. Paqueta Z. Oh, there's a bit more money. We accept that one for a bit more. You make me want to sell one of these. Now, that's a good bid for Caligari. 40 million for Caligari. It isn't, James. No, it's not great. I remember the 4-1, though, where Skirtle scored a worldie. Let's have that again. That's a big bid for Caligari. Do you reckon I get 50 mil for him? I mean, we've got Dodo now. I mean, they've offered 50 mil. Take it if you can get a good right back. Oh, that's a lot of money. For someone who is going to be a backup now. And we've got a tidy anyway. I don't know if a tidy is quite... It kind of... We did want to have strength in depth, didn't we? I'm still... Oh, he's quite good, though. We're not getting Menino, Ollie. Get the lad from PSG. Who's the lad from PSG? What other right backs are there that we could get? There's that... I don't think there is one, is there? Dodo's the one. Doing sensible financial wheeling and dealing now. I'm shocked. I know, that's actually a good offer. Long-term Brazilian sin check. Who was that? The long-term one. The young CM you was just looking at. The young CM. From PSG. Was I looking at one? Accept and keep replacement. Yeah, and get a cheap replacement. These are our right back options. Guga would be cheaper. Do attribute search. Yeah, let's do an... Oh, Jobson. Yeah, no, not Jobson. Jolson. We've got Jolson. Is long term. Like, there's our right back option for long term, right? If we want him to be. Do we even need a cheap one? Can we just cope without Caligari? If you didn't get rid of Calvin, I would say get rid. Yeah. We've got him and a tidy. A tidy is not... It's good, like Jolson second choice, a tidy third choice is not terrible. Are we going to get anyone better than him from the market? He's good enough to play against 15 teams. Yeah, it's a £50 million bid, and I could probably offer him out and see if we get 40 as well. Oh, Caligari I like, though. Does Caligari have any growing left to do? Does he get any better? Because that as a... Oh, God, I'm looking, he's only got one green attribute as well. You also have Marcelo. Yeah, we do. Oh, this is sensible now, isn't it? This is what Ian says. This is the sensible wheeling and dealing now. I'm going to be sad to see him go. He's not interested either, though, is he? Oh, Spurs are in for him, though. Spurs might do a thing. Good steady Eddie. Caligari just does everything well. He does. 50 million, though. And that's only in 6 months, by the way. That's not like a big... It's only in the next 6 months we get that money. So we do get it quite soon. You need money to get those slightly better players for lots of money. Think of all the new gens this affords. It does. I'm going to accept it. I don't know if he moves. I'm also going to offer him out for 50. For 40? Some of it in 6 months. Yeah. Times 4, 6 months. Right, is it... Oh, right, is it split, was it? I didn't read it properly then. So 2 years. Okay. Surplus him? Oh, I don't know. Are we committing to him? He's only on 28k a week as well. He's a very good steady Eddie. Although, he is going to... I am going to need to move him down from regular starter anyway. So he's going to probably kick off at some point as well. It wouldn't annoy him, does it not? Yeah, I don't really... Are you saying you wouldn't? I don't... Oh, hang on. What? He's starting to consider whether he should be looking to move to a bigger club. He is nice at centre mid as well. He's a very good player. He's a very good player. He kind of wants to move anyway. I don't think I want to annoy him. Offload him. We'll let you go out on loan. We're going to reject that because we're definitely going to need you now. Another bid for Antonio, which we're definitely going to reject all of these. Why do we keep getting such small bids for him? His value's quite low down at the moment. Why has his value disappeared? Where's Antonio's value gone? He's got 2 years left. Does he need a new contract? Look at his attributes. He's still very good. How much profit are you getting from it? I'm not sure, actually. probably a fair bit. I think he cost about 12. He cost 11 mil. A decent amount of profit. List him, take the money, you need it. How much profit? Offload him. I offered out at 45, didn't I? Offer out at 45 and transfer list. I don't know if I want to transfer list. I don't know if he wants to move anyway. Let me see if anyone comes in with a 45 million. Tick the box. Tick the box. I'm going to see if anyone comes in with a bid straight away. Because if they do, they don't. Okay. If they did, then I would know. Having one bid on the table doesn't fill me with confidence that he's going to go. Before today, would you have got Dodo for 40 million plus Caligari? Oh, I don't know. Just leave it. He might turn them down. Then you're left with no option. That's kind of what I think. But I think if we do transfer list him and put him surplus to requirements, I think he leaves anyway. Like, I don't think he rejects them then is the issue. Is the part of that, isn't it? It's a tricky one. I like it. It's a tricky one. Who's the... Do we need to bring anyone in or probably just not? We just keep it the same. We've just upgraded our first team player, but we still don't have the backup, do we? Is what Ronaldo did yesterday going to be England's Will Smith slap moment? No. We'll have forgotten about it by tomorrow. The Danilo who... The old Danilo. Oh, Ian. Ian, what do you say to bringing in old Danilo on 100k a week? Hello? He's actually quite good. I'm not going to do it. Oh, Villarreal want him as well. Kill me now. Again, he can play both sides. He can play both sides. Hello, Liam. How you doing, buddy? I just remember the Phil air horn thing there. That was funny. Who played the air horn? I spent £6 on that, Pav. £6 to get that message read out. Kawai's just gone out on loan and got himself out for 6 to 7 weeks already. Injured, getting tackled. They obviously didn't like him in his first training session, did they? Brilliant. We've won 5-0 in a Hertha Brazil 2 friendly as well, which is good. Kokota did well in it, apparently. I still haven't made a decision, by the way. I'm just continuing the days without making a decision here. I feel like we need to either put him surplus to requirements and list him or do something. We've had offers for other people. 100k for this guy. Let the new signing see who's boss. Yeah, exactly. Ollie's coming to Wigan. Get in. It went on for ages. He was so confused. So long. We've got some more bids for Tavares as well, our Slovenian. Any of these? Well, that's actually... Ooh, what did I accept? 500k up to 600. That's a better bid if I can get the 500 up front. We take that one. Go to John's Regensburg. And I'll reject Den Haag. Not 100%, but more than likely. I like it. That's cool. Kid to Paderborn. Paderborn, you do realise that you're a feeder club and I could have sent him here for free. But if you want to pay to have him, it's a done deal. Fine. I don't know if he's going to be interested, hopefully. Oh, hello. What? Big money move for Vinicius in doubt as Real Madrid proposed contract talks. He does not want to join Hertha Brazil anyway. We definitely can't afford it anymore, Vinicius, so don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. At 11 in the morning, am I that insane? Yes, I am. I like it. Good work. Good work. Right. Caligari. Caligari. That was a noise. He's going to get upset. He's going to get upset with me and then probably reject them and then we're in the mud. They've rejected the £10 million bid. All right. That was... I don't know. I can't even remember making that bid. So, yeah, good. Always go spoons at 8 a.m. for breakfast and a pint. That is outrageous. Only if you're going on holiday is that acceptable. Surely. Surely. Imagine having a spoon sort of Wesham that. Wesham? Don't know. Okay, Caligari out to Villarreal. 40 million brought in. 50 million in total. And then we can go and get Jobson. Maybe somebody else as well. Maybe somebody else as well. Zakil Jose on a... Oh, to sell for 500k. Again, another one that's not going to make it. Is he 20? He's 19. I feel like we can get more for him. But if we can get 275k, 1.3 overall. Can we make this like 1 million at least? At least it helps towards the funds. Not that we need to now. Not that we need to. PSG signing Nunes off Liverpool. Yeah, I saw. Someone who we did almost get, didn't we? 30% of next sale. You want the next sale in there, maybe? I don't think they're going to offer this now, but... Oh, if we do it in installments there, we'll actually offer it. 1.5 million. Can we do 500k now? And we'll do 1 million then. Not profit, just sale. Well, to be fair, the profit and the sale is going to be no difference anyway. He's going for 1.5 mil, so I don't think they would have offered that else. It's not that much difference. 700k now. We've accepted 600. If we can get the 600 up front. What do we accept? 600, 750. We'll take a 750 then, Hanover. Rotisserie roast chicken or McDonald's? Clearly rotisserie, I think so too. Well, that would be the classic one, wouldn't it? That's your classic weekend Sunday one, Pav. Don't change things that aren't broken or that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the thing, isn't it? Paderborn are also making a bid for Patati now. They want him back. They can pay some of his wages. This is fine. I'd send them to you for free, so that's fine. Off he goes. Involves going in. Ah, I see. I understand now. I understand now. Best Sunday roast meat. Beef. Beef. Would be my choice, I imagine. I don't really know. All three at the carvery, though, innit? What you do at the carvery, by the way, I don't really eat much meat, but if you were to, what you do is you go to the carvery. This is a tip, everybody. Tried and tested. You go to the carvery. You go up. You've got your choices. It's pork, beef. What else we got there? Let's say it's gammon, right? Because it's a very gammon thing to do this. Pork, beef, gammon are your three choices. You go up there with full confidence and you say, pork, please, mate. Pork, please. Actually, you choose your best one first. So you say, beef, please, mate. Beef. He puts on the... Just as he's finishing putting on your beef on, the full serving of your beef, you say, oh, actually, mate, I'll have a bit of all of them. And the likelihood is he doesn't take beef off your plate, but he puts a bit of pork on and he puts a bit of gammon on. And he's been swindled. You've been swindled. So, there you go. Take that one with you. You can have that for free. He's been swindled. You just got a man fired. Good job. Ah, big brain play. Carvery tips. Yep. That's why we're here. Carvery tips. The art of the deal. Chelsea Carver-Lee. Defo finger in your pudding. Nah, because the beauty of this, James, is that meat man is meat man and meat man only. He does not go anywhere near your veg or the rest of your meal. He's a separate man. You do have to be careful of that. He's a separate man. There's usually a meat in the carvery. The meat man is the one who cuts off your meat. If you go on to the rest of it, it's either self-serve or it's somebody different. You got to be careful of that. The old bait and switch. The old bait and switch. Exactly. Don't overuse it, chat, because they'll be onto us. Don't overuse that, but that is... He cuts off your meat. Yep. I did say he cuts off your meat. Oh, I really hope that hasn't been clipped. The little drop of the shoulder on him. Yeah, exactly. The meat man is the one that cuts off your meat. Is the sentence I said. Context. What do you do? I'm the meat man. What do you mean? At Toby Carvery, I'm the meat man. He'll know exactly what you mean. If I said to you, go and see the meat man at Toby Carvery, you know exactly what he's doing. Around the back in the... No, not that. Not that. Lempster. One show. It's very one stow, isn't it? Right. My client is dubious. Paderborn are just bidding for all of our players. Circumcision at the Carvery is the worst Panic at the Disco tribute act you've ever seen. I would not go and watch that as an act. Circumcision at the Carvery. I don't agree with Toby Carvery. Very stingy on the meats. That's why you have to swindle them. That's why you have to swindle them. That was important player, wasn't it? Yeah. I'd watch. I prefer my local carvery. Yeah, well, support local, innit? Support local. Support your local carvery is what Liam would say. Right, Nay is off to Hansa Rostock. Good. Meat man. Slice of heaven, not. I'm a big fan of hashtag support local. We know. We know. Oh, God. I love Ian's comment messages sometimes in the chat. And this is why we're here. Carvery tips. Very funny. Very funny. We have fun, don't we? Ferran Torres to Dortmund. In fact, should we check in with what Bayern have done in this window? I hope they've... Oh, a bid for a tidy. Stop bidding for a tidy. We need him. Stop bidding. Oh, that's actually... They've doubled the amount they've bid for him. But we're also going to reject it. This needs looking at, does it? Okay. Get somebody else in there then. Ramon's gone in. Right. Potentially 43 mil coming in through the door, though.
Oh, thank you.
That'd be nice. Adam is a fan of a carver, you see, and that's why he's used his Prime here. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. I hope you're well, my friend. Thank you for the brand new Prime Gaming subscription. Caligari rejects, I reckon. I'm a bit worried about it, to be fair. Why is Antonio's value so low? I don't know. He's got 2 years left on his deal as well. I'm not sure. Is this the clip? Oh, for Christ's sake. Let's listen. Let's listen. The meat man is the one that cuts off your meat. It's the sentence I said. I think make that a value. The meat man is the one that cuts off your meat. The meat man is the one who cuts off your meat. It's it's factually correct as well. Factually correct. I wish shall I offer out Caligari? Well, I feel like we have to double down on this now. I'm going to offer him, because lots of teams in for him, 45 million transfer list. We never want to meet the meat man. No, you don't. You really don't. I've ticked the box. I think we have to double down on Caligari going. I'm pretty... Nothing to insinuate there. Just facts. Exactly right. Exactly. There's nothing... The meat man cuts pieces of meat for you. This is also true. 50 mil if loads interested. Well, we're not getting bids at 45 is the issue. Because I offered 45 before and we didn't get a bid. So that's the reason I didn't do 50. If they bid and it's negotiable, we'll try to go to 50, I suppose. 130k for you. Well, let's see if we can push it up to 200. Why not? Push our luck a little bit. I'll take it. Get out of my club. Newton signed a new contract and immediately he's off to Werder Bremen. Good work. The meat man giveth, but not take awayeth, is the moral of the story. Be careful with the meat man, is what we're saying. As I was naming this clip, it brought us up to an old clip name, which was Clates Has Crabs. Would hate to know what we were talking about at that time. Yep. Again, it's not even shocking, is it? Another 750k for a striker that became Slovenian, so he leaves. Various forms of meat and fish and worms. And now we've been offered worms. To be fair, if you try and swindle the meat man and you go along to the next bloke and he's witnessed what's happened, you're like, and now we've been offered worms. I didn't want worms, but that can happen. Be careful at the carvery. Circumcision at the Carvery is an amazing band name. I love that. Do not respect the man who deals with your meat. Always be careful. Don't bite the hand that feeds, is the saying, isn't it? And don't swindle the meat man's knife. I don't know what we're talking about. RSPC Clates. Brilliant. Don't bite the hand that meats. Careful. Yeah, you're right. Just ask for all three and smile and hope. Yeah, but that doesn't... Yeah, but do you know what they do? The problem with that is when you say all three, please, you get a derisory amount. A tiny slither of each little bit of meat. Because they've been trained on this, I think. I imagine there's a training school for the meat man. Meat man school. So you do need to do the old swindle trick. Yes, you probably will end up with a slightly less amount for the other ones, but if they give you the tiniest bit, you're like, well, come on, mate, be generous. And I don't think, well, I've never seen it yet, they don't take away the original meat because that's mental. You never, once the meat's on your plate, it doesn't go back onto it can't go back onto the bird if it's a chicken, or a cow if it's a beef, you know. Woody, apparently meat carvery tips brings in new subscribers. Who knew? Write that one down. Meat Man University. It's like Monsters University, that one. MMU in Manchester is the Meat Man University. Yep. Woody, thank you very much for the brand new sub. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, dude. Oh, another bid. 2 million for Zakil Jose. What did we accept? Oh, well. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to go and reject Dusseldorf's now and accept 2 million, I think, instead. Chaika on loan to 1860 Munich. It's a good offer, so I'm going to accept it. Bockhaus training report. What's happening here? Jumping reach is going up, though. That's good. They need to have a bachelor's degree in carving. I think the campus is in West Ham. So respect the meat man, but do swindle him, is what you're saying. Yes. It's a very fine line. Very fine line, Ad, in between showing enough respect, but also swindling him. But to be honest, I reckon this is the thing. Look at that meat man when you get to your carvery and think, would the meat man do this? If he went to a rival carvery, I think he would. If anything, when it gets done to him, the meat man goes, fair enough. You've swindled me there, but I respect it. He respects the hustle. I think he respects the hustle. He does have to be shown a certain amount of it of respect. Yeah, he does have knives. I will slip the meat man a £1 coin for extra meat. The best part about this whole conversation is I don't really eat meat very often. Only on special occasions. Mr. Galloway is the pie man, actually. Sorry. What? Next carvery, go up and say, hello, Mr. Meat Man. Hello, Meat Man. I would like beef, please. Beef. He's like, what are you doing? Get out. Kicked out of the Toby carvery immediately. Kicked out the Royal Oak. He bribes the meat man with £1. I actually love that as an idea as well. Going up to the meat man with a £1 coin and shaking his hand with the £1 coin in the palm of your hand, like, you know what to do, meat man. You know what to do. Carvery is a special occasion. Hard to argue, to be fair, yeah. Do you only eat swindled meat? Yeah, to be honest, special occasions is when it's been swindled, yeah. All right, Caligari's off. He's accepted it. He's accepted his fate. We're actually getting decent offers here for Zakil Jose. 2.7 million now. Hello. Trial? Get out of here. Do you know what? Is that... Let me see if these are... What happened there? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Leipzig, is that... Can I do that? Let's see if we can get 3 mil for him then. Give him the quid and wink. No need for words. Yeah, he knows what's up. Why are you winking at me? You know the score, meat man. My name's Dave. Yeah. Okay, 2 million. We're getting... I'm absolutely wheeling and dealing here. Everyone, we're talking about meat, but you're not seeing the fact that I'm wheeling and dealing. I'm getting 2.7 million, 2.8 million for Zakil Jose. After sliding him £1. Yeah, please can the next person in chat go to a carvery, walk up and say, all right, meat man, slide him £1 and wink and just see what happens. Please let that be a thing. Please film it as well and we will watch it and live react to the video in the next stream. It's a Sunday as well, so it's perfect. Today, just go now. Go to the wife, go to the girlfriend, go to the parents, whatever your situation is, and say, carvery. Even if that's all you need to do. Just look at them in the eye and go, carvery. They'll be like, go on then. And please report back. Please report back. You know the drill. Exactly. When the Clates FM meetup happens, we know what we're doing. Yep. No, he will cut my meat. Not if you respect him. Not if you take that £1 coin. They're going out of fashion £1 coins as well. Like hotcakes they are now. All right, we're selling Caligari, by the way. We are going to be selling him for £50 million. We get £24 million added to the transfer budget now, and then 25 or so million comes in over the next 2 years, which does help to offset some of the big deals that we've done, like Dodo, for example. Who even carries cash? You have to go and get £1 from the bank to do this, some of you. Video the carvery and point as well. Oh, absolutely. Video the whole thing. Vlog it. I want a vlog. That's a challenge and a half. You have a high opinion of us. Yep. Did you show your buns, Clates? I hear they were hot and cross. They're in the Discord. They don't look like much, I will say that. It was very difficult to get a good picture, but they were delicious. I couldn't really get a defined cross on them either because I don't have a piping bag and nozzle. So there was one, but it kind of came off in the bake. I'll take my phone and PayPal him £1 instead. Can I get your PayPal, Meatman? Yeah, it's meatman@live.co.uk. He's just there with his GoPro asking for some meat. Like, I want the Francis train guy camera angle as well as you do it, please. You have loads of £1 coins. I'll bring them to our meetup. Perfect. The Francis camera angle with the GoPro as you do this, please. Oh, they've withdrawn it. He's going to... Is he good? No. We'll take 2.8 million for him. Fine. We're bringing the money in. Yeah, Francis GoPro, go to the carvery, wink at him, give him £1 and swindle him. And I want to see the video of it. Perfect. Right, they don't like the fact that we've sold Caligari. What do the board make of that? They put him on 140k per week. They don't like the loaning out of these players. Oh, Jesus. They've put him on 140k per week, Caligari. Jesus. But I think we've got a better player in Dodo, so I think I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, tail whip as your transaction was successful. Exactly. Perfect. Right, I think, chat, with that, and on that bombshell, we've got ourselves to the end of the stream. We've done I think some good business there. If I show you the business before we go out, it looks like this. We've brought in these players. And on that note, yeah. Sandro, Dodo, Morato. We have now some money. £37 million worth of money, by the way. To go... Where did that come from? I suppose we only got 24 added. Yeah, I suppose we did. We've got 37 now to go and buy... something else, somebody else. We will build on that next time, which will be during the week. It won't be tomorrow. I've got a wedding to go to tomorrow, chat, and then staying overnight, so I'm back on Tuesday. There'll probably be a Wednesday evening stream, short one, and then there's going to be a Friday daytime stream next week. Okay, yeah, we'll get Jobson in and then we'll go and see what we need to do from there. But we've made big money this year. 50 mil for Caligari, look. 15 for Leonardo, and then even 2.8 from him was quite nice, wasn't it? Wednesday night before the football, yes. Bonkers stream. Great stream. Lived it, loved it. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I really do appreciate it. If you've not already followed, think about following the channel. Of course, it's free, and it will let you know when we're live next time. If you want to go and help me out, go and subscribe over on the YouTube, because we're making moves over there. The link is there in the chat. But yes, we will leave it there for today. Thank you for being here. Let me see who's live that we can go and raid over to. Is Phil on? He is, right? Should we go to Phil? He's actually... I'm not seeing a massive amount of options anyway, so we're going to go there. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. Go and join the raid. Do your raid emotes. Oh, before we go, stop. I've just wrote in raid Phil emotes as well. We need to check something. Who has been the top chatter? We need to hand out the Star of the Week award. Ollie! Thanks for the Prime.
Ollie_N_7 resubscribed X3. Bye.
Bye indeed. Who has won Star of the Week for this week? It's going to go to Ollie French, everybody. Can we get a round of applause? Can we get... Not a round of applause. I want your thumbs up. Star of the Week for this week is Ollie French. Ollie French won. 832 messages sent. Thumbs up all around as we go, and let's raid over to Phil. I feel like we should all say... Should we just start with the thumbs up to Phil and get him to be rigged? Should we just all thumbs up to Phil and see what happens? Yeah, 300 chats more than everybody else. What an absolute G. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you on... I'm going to hopefully do the Plymouth video today. So that will hopefully be out either tomorrow or Tuesday. and I will see you probably on Wednesday. Thank you for an absolutely bonkers stream. I loved it. So much fun. These Sunday streams are absolutely the best ones. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you soon. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.